in the city, and I'm on my way back home. Humming on my favorite ditty, swinging like Natalie Cole. But then out of the blue, who strolls down the boulevard but you? Your place is closer than mine. Why don't we go there and have some more wine? 'Cause life is for living. Let's see where the soul might lead. Let's see where the soul might lead. Waking up to a brand new day in between your sheets. Breaking up in the best of ways, and I'm back again on the street. Ooh, but then out of the blue, a wind starts blowing in ways so new. A world more exciting than mine is holding up a great big welcoming sign. Life is for living. Let's see where the soul might lead. But then out of the blue, strolls down the boulevard but you. Your place is closer than mine. Why don't we go there and have some more wine? 'Cause life is for living. Let's see where the soul might lead. I said life is for living. Let's see where the soul might lead.
I've been to the top of Mount Everest. I've seen 7 seas. I've shared the sea with all the best. Lot of good in me. I've walked the wall of China, walked till my soul. Came home to Carolina and found my love next door. Now what do you know? I didn't have to travel the world. What do you know? To find a brown-eyed man for a blue-eyed girl. What do you know? Somehow all that I've been longing for was found right here, here next door to me. Well, what do you know? I didn't have to travel the world. Yeah, what do you know? To find a brown-eyed man for a blue-eyed girl. You know, somehow all that I've been longing for was found right here, right star to me. I rode that Trans-Siberian bench wrecked and watched the shore. Have a story Shakespearean. Still I found my love next door. Well, what do you know? Oh, I didn't have to travel the world. Yeah, what do you know? To find a brown-eyed man for a blue. What do you know? Somehow all that I've been lost found right here, right here right here next door to me. Wake up, honey, I do breakfast, fresh coffee and bagels. A new day is waiting for us. We got lots of fun. Let's go to the zoo and feed the monkeys. I can let a baseball cap. Let's make the very lot of fun. Growing the trails. Don't seem like a drag. Like putting your joy in a big brown bag. I won't listen to any of that jazz. No, I'll never grow up. Growing up is just a big fat trap. I take pride in never working a day. Can't see the use of it anyway. Who can think I'm such a load of crap? Growing up is just a trap. Well, don't it seem like a drag? Oh, like putting all of your joy in a big brown bag. No, I won't listen to any of that jazz. Growing up is just a trap. Oh yeah, well, growing up is just a trap. Growing up is just a trap.
Some might say that I'm a loner, but I just call it being free. I am my heart's only owner, or at least I used to be. 'Cause now a wildfire is raging deep inside, and my heartstrings are pulling like the tide. And the match that drew a spark was a single stolen kiss. And if that ain't love, I don't know what is. For years I've kept my feelings grounded and gone without, all kept within. By these high walls I've been surrounded, walls to her eyes only paper thin. 'Cause now a wildfire is raging deep inside, and my heartstrings are pulling like the turning of the tide. And the match that drew the spark was a single stolen kiss. And if that ain't love, I don't know what is. If that ain't love, I don't know what is. but notice you coming down the street, smiling so dearly at everyone you meet. And I can't help but notice you throwing me a glance, a wink telling me there's a chance. I've just got eyes for you. I've just got eyes for you. No other could enchant me, darling, like you do. 'Cause I've just got eyes for you. I've just got eyes for you. Your sister says she loves me, wants to share my name. She spoke to Reverend Bixby, they've already set the date. So I'm working up the guts to tell her I'll never say I do, 'cause I've just got eyes for you. I've just got eyes for you. I've just got eyes for you. No other could enchant me, darling, like you do. 'Cause I've just got eyes for you. I've just got eyes for you. I've just got eyes for you.
Mini muffin. Wait, hold on. Test? Oh, my mic is good. Okay, okay. I know, we're ready. We're so ready. You're so ready. Oh my goodness. Hello, everybody. Hello. I know, you're so excited. Hold on. Can you sit? Come here. Whoa. Sit. High five. Other paw. Thanks. There you go, ma'am. Goodness. Welcome back to another episode of Chaos. I don't even wanna. I don't wanna. We're gonna, but I don't wanna. Oh. Yeah, all the YouTube videos are raw streams, but then you don't miss a thing. I sure did, Annie. My fingers were on the wrong keys and I just went with it. But yes, all of YouTube is raw, but at least you can like skip through intros and breaks and all of that and like kind of figure out what's going on so that way you can catch up. Hello. I know I'm scared too. All right, let's just go straight into catching up. Hello everyone. I hope you're doing well. Are you ready for our catch up? Oh. Whoa. Okay. Let's see. You ready for this? Alright, first things first, something positive. Catch up, it's catch up time. I edited the townies that had aged up so they all look correct, and all their pictures are in Discord as well. But all of the townies we have in here are now in appropriate clothes again, because you know when they age up. Now, if you notice the naked babies, apparently that skin that we put in doesn't have a diaper on the babies, so they're naked. And we're just gonna have to leave it like that. Oh no, Annie. That's okay. That sounds good. Oh, Mighty Watcher, for real. I already have some backup plans of what we would allow to happen and what we wouldn't in the effort to preserve our challenge and not have everyone die off. So I have backup plans for everything. No matter what happens, we'll figure it out. So, yes, all of these guys are all edited, but we do have naked babies. It just is what it is, okay? Because I like that baby skin. In-game, they have clothes on, but in the gallery photos, their diaper is gone. So, Naked baby. But to be fair, she's holding their little butt, so maybe their diaper's just really little. I don't know. But Discord let me upload it, so it's fine. Just, yeah, they look naked. But once they're in game, like, they do have clothes on. As long as you have, like, a clothes overlay, which I do. just a forewarning. But all of them are updated. If you want to stare at them longer, I posted their pictures in Discord. As far as these guys, I have not edited the new spawned in people. Half of them are probably aliens again. So, like, some of them we edited up here. Oh, I forgot about her. Some of them are edited, some are. I didn't work on those last night, so I'll figure those out later. But if you see a townie that doesn't look correct, ignore them. I'll figure it out. Thank you, Polar Bear. Now, we'll go here. Cute baby bottoms. But the funny thing is if you look at the actual skin on that baby, it doesn't actually have a butt crack. So its spine is literally going to their, bottom. Like, it doesn't actually look real, so it just looks really funny. But see, they have clothes on in game. So we're just gonna have to deal with that. Yeah, and then the glitchy foxes, yeah. Alright, now, game update. Yesterday was rough. Not to mention it was stormy in real life and the power kept flickering and then everything that was happening in game. That was stressful! But, an update. We are, let's see, spreadsheet. We're on the last day of 1705 and it's Christmas Eve. Obviously our holidays do not match up with our years and we know that. Like tomorrow will be Christmas in game even though it's technically 3 months later. Shh, just pretend it's not, alright? So we're gonna be hitting our holidays. We have them all right here. I'm going to try to implement the traditions best I can with what's happening in our game. Some things may not happen and that's just the way it's gonna be. But I'll try. If you missed yesterday, we have a baby, right? That was good. This is Arthur. Mom survived her roll. Baby's fine. Charles aged up. He survived his roll. Can't really see him right now. So that's technically our heir right now. And Arthur is our backup heir. And then Eloise got a new outfit yesterday because she's older. And Genevieve's still around. She ages up tomorrow. So we should see Genevieve age up. Should. We do have to roll for her. But the kicker is, Genevieve technically has tuberculosis right now, per the mod. And Eloise has tuberculosis and typhoid fever at the same time. Would that happen in real life? Probably not. But it's the game and it's the way the mod went. I don't know. From what we've seen, the toddlers will not die. From what we've read and seen, the toddlers will be fine. But I do have a mod where toddlers can die of adult things. Hold on. Freya, thank you for the bits. I do have a mod where the toddlers and kids can die from adult things. But I don't think those mods go together because I think that one is only for in-game deaths, not modded deaths. So I'm pretty sure they'll all live. However, it's spreadable, so we need to make sure the parents don't get it because they could actually die as far as we're aware. Some people have had bad luck in chat, like one person, it was Annie, one of our Annies, I know we have a lot, and their kid died from an illness, whereas someone else, Luca, all of their family has been fine. So, we're just gonna see what happens. But that's really stressful because we have to keep them napping and we have to keep their needs up so that they don't get another illness or obviously die. But I don't think they will because they're toddlers. But we really don't know. I don't know because I have mods on top of each other, so I have no idea what will happen. The mod is in the CC doc and it's called the best historical mod or whatever I named it. It has a bunch of mods all in one. And it's on there. It's called the deadly... whatever diseases. Yeah. So, they are now locked inside so that they can't get out to become cold. They'll stay warm in here. And then we have the bathtub in here for winter time. And for now, it's just kind of staying there. That way we can keep them clean. And we're trying to keep them alive. Mom is not pregnant. I want to wait until we make sure that everyone's okay. And it's Christmas time, so we need to get her pregnant soon because I want them to have more kids, especially if someone dies. And I'm keeping an eye on how old she is. So right now, the mom is about 24. So we want to make sure that she's having babies in the proper years, not when she's like 50, you know? Other than that, oh, to add to our tragedies, we didn't plant our crops in time. So we have no winter crops. I didn't realize you have to plant them before the ground freezes. I didn't know it was that realistic. Can they eat plain honey? Good question. Hi, can you eat honey? No. Can adults eat honey? Hold on. Hold on. Adults can. Kids probably can. Toddlers can't. Alright, that's good to know. We could make that their, you know, medicine for the older ones. The 3D. Yeah. No winter crops on top of the fact you rolled to have no land problems. Yes, we rolled for no crop issues. And then that happened. And I can't really do anything to override it, so it just is what it is. I think what we'll do is just pick these up and cook with them and eat them. And we're just gonna struggle a little bit come the rest of come the rest of winter and then spring. So yeah, yesterday was interesting. Like I said, on top of real life, we had this random extreme thunderstorm come through on stream in real life, and then my lights were flickering while this was happening. It was just a lot. So hopefully today's better. That's your update. Eloise's clothes already changed. So our next thing is Genevieve's birthday. In a day. But first we have to do like Christmas Eve and stuff on top of keeping everyone alive. How do you make butter? With the milk? If you are you talking about with this mod? You can make it right here with 2 milks. I'm not sure if you're talking about without the mod though. And then you do actually have to pick up the butter pieces when you cook with butter. You have to make sure they take servings and then have it in their inventory. That one's interesting. It can't just be in the fridge. Oh, and yesterday we realized part of the mod is they need to eat healthy if they're sick. You know, makes sense. Don't eat a bunch of sugar. They were eating cake for the first few days of their illness because I didn't realize this counted as sugar since it's CC. So now they have some mushrooms instead. So those should be healthier. The CC list is right there. It's also pinned in Discord. But yeah, everything is on there. Alright, that should be your updates. Yeah, it's that one. And then that's the spreadsheet and all of that. And then those are, like I said, they're all on their own channel in Discord as well if you want all the links there. And then you don't have to grab them every time from stream. But they're all there. Alright, I think that catches everyone up. We only got through a few days because it took forever. Let's do it! Taking notes. This was scary. Like, I was honestly terrified because I don't know much about the mod. That's the problem. Once we know, I won't be as scared or I'll know what to expect. So now we know that... I don't think any is still here because I cleared this. Oh, right here. So now we know if someone gets sick, it pops up in your notifications. Toddlers don't have moodlets for whatever reason. And then apparently if it gets worse, we'll get a notification, which we haven't gotten. And if they're about to die from it, I guess we get a notification, which hasn't happened. And I think if they're cured, we get a notification. So we'll just have to keep our eye on the notifications, which makes me not want notifications. Because it better not be bad. I will be saving a lot in case we need to revert the save for any reason. Like if everyone all died at once and we had to revert and cure people, we can. What'd you find out? All the things that help them. Herbalism level 6. Vaccine from computer. Napping, not sleeping. Drinking tea and watching honey and healthy food. You never used it before either. Hello, Holly. Welcome in. Having loading issues? Twitch? My stream's okay, but I don't know about Twitch side. Okay, I guess let's make sure everyone's queued up and then we'll hit play. Are you all napping? I basically just been keeping them napping until they're cured because I'm terrified. And I don't want the parents to interact with them much. That's when it, you know, spreads. Stream keeps buffering? Mine's not. Is it Twitch? I have no frame drops today. I'm doing good. Blame Twitch. Let's see, I'll even go deck. Yeah, we good. GPU's fine. Not that. No drop. Twitch? Now is not the day. You think it sounds like it's on Twitch's end? Yeah, I'm gonna say yes. Because of this? Sure of me, oh hi. I'm gonna go with that they're having some issues. I have a bitch. They're ruining my career. Twitch? I like when it's not my fault, because then I can't do anything about it, you know? Like, my problem. Gamescom is happening? Oh no. What's going on? Front page, let's go see, hold on. Twitch has 26k viewers. Do you remember when stupid Twitch? Alright, well hopefully it's viewable enough for most of you. If it gets real bad, I just pause and only talk so we don't miss things. No idea. Oh, that was awful. We called it because it literally crashed Twitch so bad to the point where we were off. It was awful. Terrible. We'll just stare at bad and then people won't miss things, but hopefully we'll be okay. Is she sleeping? Just keep me updated because I won't know otherwise. And tweets about it. Let me know. We have 60s. I know. Come on now. I mean, prolong hitting play. That's fine. I don't need to hit play. We can just stay forever. Never hit play. I'm alright with it. Let me get them in bed. It shouldn't be too exciting for a bit, hopefully. Make sure everyone's napping. Okay. I'll just get some chores done while Twitch does its thing. Like, we need to clean the bathroom and the sink. They cleaned in a really long time. We'll clean this up. It's freezing, you fresh it and it plays and it's frozen. Twitch! Hello, welcome in. Well, that's obnoxious. Let me get Twitch's actual down detector website. You're fine with delaying bad things, right? Exactly. It's very nice, Foggy. Although, sometimes you have to turn it on again. Where's, like, server status? They have their own page. I'm gonna go open that. They have login issues. Not said they have any issues with, watching, but I'm sure that will change. I'm sure that will change in a bit. Here, you guys can have this link. Stay updated. Keep updated. You may just have to refresh over and over until Twitch fixes it. Hi, Katie. Again. I won't do too much. Try your best. If it gets unwatchable, we'll just pause. Oh no. Listen! I have sick baby! Stop it! Dad can come take care of you real quick. There you go. No one's dying. They're lying, but they probably haven't updated it yet. They seem to wait like 15 to 30 minutes before they update that. Parenting level 6. Fitness level 2. I can't wait a second. Cleaning is fitness in this game. But why gardening fitness? Have issues? Pause your game. Alright, sounds good. You didn't miss anything, Chi-Chi. I just updated from yesterday and Twitch is having some issues. So we're blaming, for once it's not me. Hello, SwiftCalf. Welcome in to Twitchy Twitch. Let's make sure all his chores here. Exactly. Once that they can fix it, then they update it. That seems to be the case. Let's take care of our cow. And the butter is dying.
Oh, Yabahorn.
Trude, we're going to clean you, feed you, and milk you, and give you a hug. Okay? Whoa, are the sick babies awake? Listen. Shh. He's not sick though, thankfully. But you You need attention. Here's the problem: attention. I don't want them to die with no attention or get taken away or something weird. People to interact with them. Oh, never mind. It's freezing. Stupid Twitch. So I guess go back to sleep and hope away from being lonely. I mean, I guess these two could talk. They almost have the same illnesses. But I don't want them to have the same illnesses. There you go. Interesting. And then he's just angry. Are you angry with Block? Oh. Here, come play with this. He's a nap too, to be honest. Your mobile's doing better than desktop? Yeah, I guess it's on. Hopefully it resolves shortly, because that will be a long, annoying stream. Ooh, you're not doing so well. Cleanliness-wise. Problem is, it's still a glitch where she's in front of toddlers. But I haven't sleep, so maybe we can have him take a nap and test it. Go take a nap. We're gonna go take a little nap. We thought the younger the heir aged up, but isn't he? This is the heir right here. Currently. Alright, I'm gonna have her attempt to take a bath if the kids are asleep. Oh, nice, Luca. Try again now that they're actually asleep. Hold on. They're actually asleep. Twig. Nope, she cannot take a bath. Alright, well, she's technically... Look. I know this is annoying, but is that putting her hygiene up? It's better. Seems to be changing for everyone. I will just play. And it will be okay. No, it's not going up. Okay, here. Wash your face. You need to take care of the cheekies. Scatter feed, because I think they're starving. Well, do the chickens come out to eat? Hold on, let's make sure they're... Do you know the name of the website of your decade, CC? CC. I have a whole Google Doc. We're just gonna have to have her bathe like that and only bathe the toddler. Game fixes that, or if we find a mod to fix that, I guess. Other than that, go ahead, let's see. It's Christmas Eve, so we're supposed to do the whole like meal thing after midnight. Only he's gonna, they'll stay home, all of that. We could have her do some knitting. Let's do that. Resume some knitting, and then we'll just pretend she's making some clothes for the kids and stuff. Let's see, what do you have on you? We have milk for the fridge. Snacks for the mom. And are all of our animals okay now? Butter's still starving. Everyone else is okay. It looks like he's coming out to eat. Okay, so he should be fine very soon. Chickens in the snow. Wow.
Anazuki Sugarblue.
Are you guys chatting it up? We could send him to do some winter hunting. Beautiful. Because we are gonna need some more meat for some of our meals during our holidays. So let's try that. You go hunting for a while, and I'll keep you out of the house. And we're taking care of these babies. I'm worried for Eloise because I know I saw the fox. I'm keeping my eye. As long as we don't hear the music. It's playing better in Firefox than... What's interesting is that they still haven't updated that there's even issues. You're awake. We're gonna have to give her some attention. Let's hug her. Ask why. Why? Let's just talk. And hopefully the mom doesn't get sick. Can you just talk to her? I think you can talk while she... Yes, stay way over here. Good job. Can't you talk and knit? Oh, mushrooms are bad. Crap. That's not good. Are you waiting or can you talk to her? Oh no, everyone's here. Whoa, 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 you're not supposed to be able to. Stop, come back. Our door's not working, I've noticed. These are locked right now. And our chicken came through yesterday too. So did the new patch break? Because that only happened after yesterday patch. Alright, how are you guys doing? I don't think you can pee on your own, can you? Okay, Mom, enough knitting. You had 5 seconds of pee. Can you... Hold on. I don't want him to interact with them. I feel like he'll get sick. Potty train out right now. Ooh, an embarrassment stopper. No inappropriate family and friends. Complain about your sins being in a... I think that's for if you invite over or family and like, or go to their house and it shoos them away. But that's also important. But yeah, that's good for another thing. 2 bathrooms and wet him, so no. Okay, if she's gonna potty train her, I don't want Genevieve to him. I know, Twitch is breaking. I'm sorry. I don't know. Go ahead and play for a little bit, and we'll have to make some more food in a second. And then can you just stay away from them and go play more blocks, I guess? Try that. Go potty train Eloise, are you? Oh. That way we have less poopy diapers. This technically got sick because she was too dirty.
Bon and grab. Oh, yips.
We'll just play it real slow so you won't miss much. Hopefully it's fixed soon. Or Twitch said something. We'll do our best. At least technically the VOD later won't be laggy since it's on Twitch as long as it's working. Please, my VOD. Is anyone having issues in Discord? Twitch? I know, I feel bad because obviously a lot of people aren't here because of it. I'll just play real slow. Not to do anything crazy until it's fixed. But that way at least, I mean, not much is happening. Kids are healing, so works okay on mobile. Switch to mobile if you can, for now. And again, here's this link if you want to keep your eye on it. Twitch says nothing about it, but that's. We shall see how that goes. Getting some potty. Still hunting. Genevieve's playing. Did I hear about raid deal on September 1? No. And then you are playing with blocks. Potty train. Just don't play with each other, please. We can't get little sick. Your iPad's working better? Alright, well then at least you can watch a little bit. You have lag on mobile too? Twitch. Alright, once Mom is done here. Don't answer my message till I get back from an ad. No. Alright, Eloise is now potty trained up. And then let's have you use the bathroom real quick, but please go into your GameCon. A lot of people are on Twitch server. That's probably true. How long does that go on? I don't even know about GamesCon. You're already on. Oh no. Twitch. Come on, Twitch. Trying Edge instead of or better. Huh. Bella, I can't do anything about it. I can just leave it paused for a bit, or you can stare at Minnie for a bit and info on it. Oh, let me save. It's Twitch, yeah, it's not me. They haven't posted about it on Twitter yet, and they haven't put it on their thing. Have they replied to anyone? Let's see. Be fixed soon enough, I'm sure, once they figure it out, but it's just probably so many people on Twitch. No, Bella, and if you want to talk about that, why don't you message that instead? Thing yet from Twitch. Obviously it's Twitch, but Gamescom. How long is Gamescom? From Wednesday until Friday. Oh, great. Oh, good. Ah. Is that streaming then right now? Gamescom. Interesting. I didn't even know about Gamescom. Twitch is streaming special events, but like they don't have, you know, a bajillion viewers. But I assume it's because it's doing it. You hear majority of what I say? Oh, that's good. This is now a pop joy. I'm like, oh, it'll probably just be a couple hours and then people get off Twitch, right? Nope, lasts till Friday. It's a game con, but it's all online, it looks like, not in person. Oh, it gets so bad. Like I said, it got so bad during that. Like, that was when we either couldn't stream or got kicked off or no one could see or people could see. That was like when literally Twitch just died. It all went down. Hi, friends. Yeah, we're still here. Want to play too much with people can't, you know, see. Thank that follow. Welcome in. So I'm trying to see if they even give us limited time or something. I could go some townies while we wait. And then you won't miss that, but I can get it done while we're waiting for a little better. How about I do that? Won't miss anything, and then hopefully things get better shortly. Let's go to manage world save. Once we know more, and if things are looking up, then we will to the gameplay, because obviously that's what I want to do. Bella, thank you for the bits. But I'll keep my eye and see if they update, or if you see a Twitter post or something, let me know. But what I was thinking is, so you don't miss much video-wise, I can edit these spawned-in townies. I can see if any of them are aliens. As long as they're not aliens and stuff. And then I just dress them accordingly. I have been changing, like, if they're girls or boys, this they are, and everything. I'm just using the spawned-in townies to make our townies, because it's gonna spawn them in no matter what. Because they all have jobs. So we will start with her toddler, because that's been something I've been meaning to do.
Oh, now, Lorraine.
Thank you for that follow. It's 2 pennies better, Bella. I appreciate it. We're gonna edit her little daughter, I think. Yeah, this is Lily. Hello, Ariel. Welcome in. PK Pets. Are you one of the ones that makes really realistic pets? Alright, ma'am. Let's see. We'll just do some townie editing until things get a little better. There you go. Let's start teeth. Have some baby teeth. Eyelashes. There you go. So these guys I've just been editing off stream normal day for right now. We'll just do it on stream for a bit. Let's see. What do your parents look like? Hold on. So he's dressed more fancy because he was technically the he still is. It was just a whole scandalous situation. So you can be kind of fancy, and your parents have wavy hair. Could be straight. She has a braid. You could match your mom with the same hair if you want, because then I know hats fit on it. We hat. And then... do these hats fit? Kind of. We'll give you a bonnet. Your mom wears green. We'll put you in green. Twitch is like dying, so I'm editing some townies so people don't miss too much while it dies. And then once it's better for most people, then we'll go back to the gameplay. Because then at least I'm getting something done, but if you can't see the video, you're not gonna miss everything. Let's do like... yeah, that's fine. I think one is wearing that, but I mean, they'd all be wearing pretty similar things. We'll do this whole outfit. And for the townies, I don't give them the baby. I either leave them in a frock for their whole time or I dress them as a toddler, just so you know, because we don't come back and edit them while they're... She is cute! I mean, this is from 2 townies that spawned in who had a baby on their own. She's looking pretty cute. And her name's Lily. That's from the game, too. Can I see... here you go. Those fingernails look correct. And then what we'll do is just give that to her for all our outfits. I could go copy and paste, but sometimes I just quickly put the same thing on them for everything instead of doing that, especially with the toddlers. Does anyone else have a struggle to stop having their Sims have more and more kids because toddlers are so cute? Yes. Because once they're all like kids and teens, you're like, eh, this is kind of boring. They're not as cute anymore. But we can't have too many. That's why we had like 9 kids in the first decades. And then all the kids kept having kids. Because we're like, we'll just have them have another. They just need 1 boy. Triplets. You can see some glitches, but we'll just have to wait. Yeah. Unfortunately. Alright, are all your things off? And then... oh wait, you have a random diaper on here. It's cute, but... no. This is the mayor's kid. So then what we'll do is go like this and give her a bonnet for all her outfits at once. I've basically been speedrunning townies. It's my new sport. Here you go. Here you go. Swimwear, you can have a bonnet. 1870s twins Sims had twins on first try. That was like our first decades. 1890s, first baby had twins. Like first pregnancy. It was crazy. Hello, Mystery. Welcome in. The game ended up marrying them. Yes, even though technically they wouldn't have been. But they are technically married to the game standards, and they did it all on their own. Like, they did it all. They had the baby. The only thing I did was put them in the same house so that we knew, like, they were having a baby together, and then they got married on their own from there. It's my new sport. I speedrun dressing townies. What should you get next? You have Parenthood Season, City Living, and Cats. And dogs. Well, you have the 3 best. Or the 2 best. Sorry, Seasons and Parenthood are my favorite. Get Together's pretty good. That adds all the clubs in Windenburg. I know, look at her little lips and her nose. Her chin should be fine when she ages up, hopefully. Yeah, for real. This will be in the Olympics later. Cottage Living is really good now if you like that natural gameplay. Amazing. Nifty Knitting, if you're doing old-fashioned stuff, is very nice with the knitting and all of that. What else? Tiny Living was just really cute. I liked Tiny Living, but it depends on what you need. You think they're annoying? Oh, I love them, Annie. I mean, the babies I wish were better, so I don't really love the baby stage because it's boring in-game. I love it in real life. It's boring in-game. But the toddler stage is a lot of fun, and at least closer to, like, real-life toddlers. They get to do a little bit more. Think of that follow. Welcome in. Discover University, also, if you love CAS, has such good CAS. And if you love IKEA furniture, Discover University, the furniture all looks like IKEA. So that one's fun. Island Living is beautiful. But obviously, if you don't want to have your Sims live there or living like a mermaid island life, then, you know, you might not want it. This is why I do townies off stream, because I get really off track. But I figure it's a good filler for now until things are a little better on Twitch. We need this outfit all down the row. This. And this. And then we need fingernails, which I think we're doing these ones, yeah. I try to match it to their skin so they don't look like paint because they're technically painted. And it's been kind of difficult because I can't see them. There you go, fingernails. I hope we get a Generations with Better Babies or a base game Better Baby something. And horses. Hello, Superman. Welcome in. How's my niece? She's so cute. She's now 2 months old. I don't know how. But she's doing good. She's gaining weight and growing. She's still really little, but a healthy little. Let's do socks. Not for this one, but for these ones. Wait, these are the wrong socks. You need higher socks. There you go. We just need like a horse kit or a game pack would be great. That would round off our country living. We need Generations with Better Babies or include it with base game or maybe both. Because normally they'd give us a base game update and then maybe you just get more stuff with the Generations pack. Those would be great. And then on top of that, the other thing we're missing is like cars. But we don't have open world, so I don't think that would even make sense to have cars. Yeah, I don't understand. Stream seems to be doing better? I hope so. I'll finish dressing her, we'll see how you guys are doing, and then we can go back and play them as long as most people are doing good. Stream lag wise. This would be your frock, that's correct. Okay, let's give you shoes. I don't even remember being able to teach a teen to drive. I feel like there's some stuff that was in the game that I probably just didn't do. I know I really liked taking Sims to university. Oops, you're missing socks here. So I was always with Sims at university when I was little playing Sims 3. It was just so fun, and Sims 4 University was not the same. And maybe it's because I'm in university now and that it's not as fun for me, but when I was little, Sims 3 University was so good. But you could actually like go to their classes. I think that's what made it really fun. You can't really do that in Sims 4. They just kind of go to class and come back. There's Carriage and Wagon CC. I've seen some of them. Your stream is good? Well then good. We might have used up our time. And we can go back. Swimwear, you just get this diaper. Hold on. Here you go. Hot weather's fine, and then cold weather, we'll throw some mittens on. And then she's dressed. Tim Hortons coffee is saving your life right now. Good, I'm glad. So we're gonna go like this. We're gonna put in 1705 for them. And then I've just been saving these to mine. I haven't been uploading the townies. I don't know if people want them. I guess if you wanted them dressed, I just didn't know even what to upload them to. So they are all saved, like all your guys' townies are all saved. That's how I get the pictures. But they haven't been uploaded. Twitch gaming channel dropped to 10k viewers. I wonder if that's why it's better. Oh good, it got boring, people left. Okay, they are all saved. I will try to go back to gameplay. If your stream is glitching or whatever, just know that it should be over soon. And the VOD shouldn't be glitchy since it's Twitch's end, not my end. So if you miss a part for whatever reason, you'll be able to watch it later. But we'll just play it slow. I won't zoom through anything. We're basically trying to keep the toddlers alive. Alright. Because even, yeah, my views have been going crazy for this past hour just because people are like, why is it not working? Everything looking good? Let me get some water. Now I was thinking we could play some Christmas music for Christmas time. Even though they wouldn't be listening to it yet. Has anyone died? No, we really haven't played because Twitch was glitching. They are sick. That is very true, Kate. If too many people die, if they do die, we will revert the save anyway, so you just get to watch it again. But hopefully we don't need to. Working good for you? Does anyone know of any kind of technique to defrizz your hair? I guess it depends on what, like, style hair you have. I know there's all kinds of good products and such. Staying alive, literally, please. Alright. When I left just a little bit ago to go edit that townie, Dad's out hunting. I think he's glitched hunting now. Apparently he's restarted his hunting. That's fine. Mom is trying to live. And the toddlers, we're trying to keep them separate, but keep their needs up, which is proving to be difficult because now they're starving, it looks like. We left and come back, and now they're literally starving. What's happened? No, both toddlers are still very ill. Well, I wouldn't say very ill, because we haven't gotten a pop-up saying it got worse. So technically, they're just both ill. But the one has 2 illnesses, which makes things trickier. It's more of a wavy, curly style. I know there's like leave-in conditioners that I should use and don't. There's things like that. You've heard the curly girl method helps with frizz? You love them already. Me too. My mom's hair is literal curly hair. Alright, you need to go sleep for a bit. He's not ill, but we just want to keep him away and keep his needs up. And then I'm trying to get... No one's outside, right? Hey! The doors aren't working! Come on! You're the one with 2 illnesses too. Get inside. Stop. After the patch yesterday, the doors don't work if they're locked. Like, they just walk on out. The chicken yesterday just came right into our house. The toddlers keep walking on out, and that's how they die. Hi, love. Welcome to Chaos. Stream seems better? Good. It looks like everyone's coming back, so it must be working. Okay, Eloise needs fun and food. You could go play for a little bit until we get you some food going. I will have Mom come make some healthy food. Does gruel count as healthy? I mean, it doesn't count as sugar in the game. Otherwise, we could do some pottage. We could make a huge thing of stew and they'd be able to eat it for dinner and right now. Because that would be healthy, but that would use a lot of our veggies is the only reason I'm worried about it. Bread roll and stew. If we had bread. Can we even make bread? Hold on. Do we know if mods are broken? So far, I haven't seen any that broke. Not that, like, we use. Or, like, big ones like MC Command Center. Keep those babies alive, literally, because they shouldn't be able to get out. Welcome, Sophie. And think about follow. We'll come in. Let me see. Can you make bread? Flour and butter. We don't have flour. Alright, no bread. Let's just make that stew. I know it will use some veggies, but we'll figure it out. I think the only way I know of telling is that kids or the toddlers get sugar rushes from things like pancakes and French toast and cake and cookies and all that. So I assume that's considered unhealthy in The Sims. Oh, my hand's here again. And then anything else is healthy? I hope. Alright, let's try this. Go make a big old stew. Yeah, the patch fixed one thing, but obviously it seemed to break my door. Exactly. And it's Christmas Eve. I know you can't see it, but their tradition is that the dad will be going to church at midnight, and when he comes back, they're supposed to have a grand meal together. So we'll just have it be soup and stew for this Christmas, because the kids are sick, they're poor, they don't have a lot of food, their garden's failing. It's gonna be a little different, but we'll try. He can play his violin for them. Out of 10 pregnancies, only 3 babies made it to child. Freya, you are not having good luck over there. Huh. Yeah, the reason, I mean, I don't have curly hair, but I have wavy hair. But the reason I always put in a braid every time I shower. You know, if I shower before stream, it's in a braid. Because I just braid it when it's wet. I don't like heat products or anything. It's because if I let it dry naturally now, it's just a giant poof ball. But if I braid it and let it dry and then take it out, it's not so poofy. So that's my method. YouTube, here I come. That sounds good. Welcome, Lady On. For meals and things, I think all grand meals are unhealthy. I know the grand meals make them gain more weight. The fake, like, calories in The Sims, grand meals have a lot of calories. Granted, they're a grand meal. So I'm not sure. I really don't know. Like, how much? Oh god, everyone's dying. This has 8 servings, so I think it just counts as a normal meal, but it doesn't spoil for 10 hours instead of 8. So we should be able to keep it through midnight. So that should work out. We've got some soup, babies! Every 4 days is a year. You didn't know Sims took calories. Yes, that's why if you feed a Sim salad for every meal, there's less calories in that in the Sims. And then if they're working out, that's how you would have a Sim lose weight the fastest in Sims. But if you have them eat a grand meal every day, which we used to do, our old decades, they had grand meals all the time because there were so many of them and it fed them all. But then they had so many cakes because of birthdays, and they couldn't exercise because we didn't have exercise equipment. Granted, then they gained weight. So yeah, everything has invisible calories in Sims. It's very interesting. I wish it told us. Like, I would like to know next to it, like, okay, what's healthy, what's not, so then we knew. You'll do the t-shirt thing you saw on TikTok. You can try it. I have no idea. Gave it a shot. If it doesn't work, you can try something else. Who's starving to death? You? Oh, dear Lord. Grab a serving. Grab a serving. Grab a serving. Nobody touch each other. Go. Yeah. Alright, go take care of this baby. Let's clean up the potty. Mop up the pee on the ground. Disgusting. Can you guys not reach the soup? Oh, they were just in your way. Oh, are they going outside? Child! Come on! The doors are locked. I might have to relock them and see if it works. I'm teleporting her. They're not supposed to be able to get out. That's not even fair. Go. Get out of here. Think about follow Pokemon. She's not teleporting. Go. Thank you. She teleported sitting. Alright, I know there's not many surfaces in there. Let's try relocking the door. Alright, we're gonna unlock. Lock for specific Sim. Eloise, Charles Jr., and Genevieve, and lock door for all chickens. Let's try this again. Can't braid your hair because it's not long enough. It's fair. Curly shampoo and conditioner. Add leave-in conditioner that helps with frizz and gives weight. And then you add frizz control. Curly hair mid-weight gel and let it air dry. Never brush or comb, only finger comb. Yeah, my mom's hair is full-on ringlet curls. Like, if she brushed her hair, it would literally be a poof ball. I don't know what would happen if we brush your hair. That is so annoying. I don't understand. Right, love? I mean, theoretically, it's only been a few Sim days, so it feels long because each day is 3 months for us, I guess. But I guess if it's supposed to be realistic timing, they're sick for however long that will be. They haven't gotten a notification of getting worse, so whatever we're doing is working. But I don't know when it's going to go away. That's a lot. Yeah, once you have a good routine, you would just do it kind of like brushing your teeth and all that. And then your hair shouldn't be so poofy. Yeah, see, my hair does better, like, if I take it out of this braid once it dries, and then I only use my fingers, it will look pretty good. But I love brushing my hair, because I just like it being all, like, you know, no tangles. So then it does get a little poof from that. But, you know, it's fine. I know on stream it's normally up anyways, because it's been summer and it's hot, so I always have it in a pony or braid, but normally I like my hair down. Just gets in my way. And then normally I use a nice curly hair shampoo because it helps my natural waves. Even though my hair is not full on curly, it's wavy. Because my mom's hair is curly. And then your curls say bye and all's weird. That's the other thing. Most people shouldn't wash their hair every day. I only wash every other day. That's why you can tell what days I shower on stream. If I start a shower on Monday, then I shower Monday, Wednesday, Friday. If I start it on a Tuesday, you only see me in a braid Tuesday, Thursday. There you go. There's my shower schedule. You have wavy curly hair and it's full-time job trying to make it look good. You're buffering. Well, I'm all good on my end, so it's either your end or Twitch. But I think Twitch is doing okay now, so it might be your end. Okay. Are all the babies inside? Not going outside? We'll watch her real quick. Oh no, did she glitch outside again? Crap. She's really glitched out. Hold on. You take a shower every other day? That seems to be the sweet spot for me, because if I wait an extra day, I get all greasy and ugh. But every other day seems nice. And if I do every day, my skin just gets so dry. And it's not good for your hair anyways. But obviously some people are so oily they need to, so it just depends. Or if you do crazy activity every day and you sweat real bad, then okay, you're probably going to want to shower. Can you teleport now? Come on. Why is she walking when she... What's happening? What is wrong with you? You're gonna die. Like, she's literally gonna die. Hold on, let me save my game, because she might actually die here. Come on, come on. Teleport. Thank you. Goodness. Now, where did your stew go? That seemed to have glitched away into oblivion. Just grab some new stew. Yeah, I use CeraVe and Cetaphil. My face lotions are CeraVe right now. Those have been nice. And my face wash. But then, like, just hand lotion, I have Cetaphil, or Cetaphil, however you want to say it. Because I have a giant bottle, and that's what I have. They're both so similar. But they work. They're nice. And they don't stink. You only take a shower on the days you work. You work 5 days a week, and you have 1 day off in a row. Well, that's fine. Do you like to shower in the morning or at night before bed? I shower right before stream. Because I don't like showering right when I wake up. I don't like showering right before bed because I hate when my hair is wet. So, right before stream it is. Is this baby screaming? You won't be a puffy sheep. You got this. I believe in you. Oh, there you go. Go take care of baby real quick too, please. Okay, the kids should not leave today. He's been hunting for forever. He better come back with something good. Okay. When I was younger, I used to always shower before bed and just throw a towel on my pillow and let it dry while I was sleeping. But now with my stream schedule and stuff, I just shower before stream every other day. Or if it's the weekend day that I'm showering, I shower midday or whenever I get up after a bit. CeraVe moisturizer and Cetaphil soap. Nice. You shower every day because of your job. That makes sense. You are a gymnastics teacher. I'd be showering every day too. Your eyes will sting from the water? Interesting. You have to wash your hair today and it takes like 1 hour and you have to wait for it to dry for 4 hours. My hair takes forever to dry, especially because I have it braided. I just let it happen. Are you gonna eat now? I don't want them to die. Ooh, look how good she's doing. So like, theoretically, she should be cured soon, right? Like, she's doing fine. I'm gonna have her go nap again. Oh boy. Eat your food, boy. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. I wash my hair in the my face in the shower, and then I use cleansing wipes otherwise. If I wash my face with water and soap every day, even once a day, it gets so dry. Doesn't matter the lotion, it's just bad. The terrible twos, it's bad. He just needs to go to bed, I think. I guess it's 7. He ate. We'll put him to bed. And then the sick ones have to nap because that's how they get better. Sleeping doesn't work. You live in a tropical island, you wash your hair almost every day. That would make sense too. Hey, we're in a good topic. Everyone showers, or they should be, so I mean. You brush your teeth in the shower. Now that's an interesting one. I've heard of people doing that. Are you actually eating? Can you please eat? You're literally dying. Everyone is so angry. What are you trying to do? Who's trying to take care of the baby? Is Charles home? Oh. Let's see what he got. Not much. We got a rabbit and duck. I think we'll keep them whole. Does anything take a whole duck or a whole rabbit? Does anyone know off the top of their head? I forget. We'll just put them in there. There we go. Got some meat. If you don't shower, that's grody. Steph, you have a clean audience. Everyone's brushing their hair and showering and washing their face. No, we're swapping beauty routines. We're swapping brands and everything. It's fine. It takes the focus off what could be happening in our game. Because it's getting scary. Okay, the dad needs to go use the bathroom, get his hygiene up a little bit so he doesn't get ill, and then go ahead and have some stew himself. Grab a serving of that. Whole ducks, I think, but not whole rabbits. Whole hares, though, I think. None of that was definite. Well, I guess we'll just see when we go to try to cook something, and then if I need to chop those up, we will. The sink is so hard for me too, Annie. I've always had issues with that. And whenever I got into a solid routine of washing my face at least once a day or twice a day with like a sink and soap, my skin gets so dry. Even when I would do it for weeks or months, it never got used to it. Changing brands, it just doesn't like to be washed constantly. It hates it. Why? What is wrong with you? She won't do anything. Eat. Actually, that's not your soup. Eat. Didn't you take care of the baby? What is happening? I started this conversation and look where we are. That's how it happens. That's how we get to know each other. Oh, goodness. Talk about anything other than what's happening in the game right now, alright? Don't what? Why? Oh my god. The door locking is not working. Why? She won't eat unless she's outside. I'm gonna have to delete this. Girl. Alright, listen. Stool's going bye-bye. You ruined it. You ruined it. If I turn off autonomy, then we miss out on good things, you know? Where can I put this clay? There we go. Your skin's worse now than when you were teen? I would have to agree with my skin as well. I thought when you turned into adult, your acne magically went away. That's a lie. I think it's worse. My skin was better when I was like 15, 16. I would get one pimple and think it was the end of the world. Now I'm like, And it's still not that bad, don't get me wrong. Especially from like afar, you can't see much, but... It's annoying. Mom, thank you for the bits. It's based off that, Ariel. We did it based off the pictures. Your dog looked up. Well, I am frustrated. This kid won't stay inside and the door's locked. I know everyone's like, well, when you grow up, your acne will go away. That was just the general consensus. No, it doesn't. Unless you're lucky. Thank you for those follows. Welcome in. I'm gonna move this stool far enough away that their autonomy shouldn't go to it. Let's go put it by the water for now. It's supposed to be there because it's cute when they're showering and stuff or taking a bath. And like they could sit their towel on it, but for now, let's just put it over here. Yes, Shellcrow is my mom. Your skin's alright-ish? Mine has its times. Sometimes I'm like, wow, I don't have any like actual like big acne spot. And then other times I'm like, oh no. Oh no. Yeah, like my real birth mom. Oh, okay. Ma'am. Now, will you please go inside? Stop what you're doing. Luckily her mittens are on, so she shouldn't like full on die, but she's gonna die from not eating. Oh dear god, I thought someone was dying. Oh boy. Oh boy. Here we go. Here. Stop. Eat. This is ridiculous. Why aren't the doors working anymore? Bella, thank you for the bits. What's wrong with you? You're gonna sit there. Stop! No! Oh my lord. Why are the doors broken? Can we like replace it? I don't understand. Stop. What broke? Oh, they can eat it, but they keep going outside. The other kids already ate. And now that they're not pathing to this bench, now they're pathing to this bench. Let me put something on that bench. How about that? Like, what if we put... No, it doesn't slot there, though, because it is a seat. So it wouldn't even do anything. Kids! I'm gonna have to delete the door. They're just gonna have to stay inside for winter. For real. Honestly, this bucket could be inside right now because of the bath. So who likes cheese? Yeah, let's talk about cheese. I love cheese. Fresh mozzarella is delicious. Obviously something broke the doors from locking. He is now probably gonna die because he's outside. Great. Good job. Put it in halfway in the hall so they won't seat there. Oh, like scooch it back so they can't get in. I guess if we give them somewhere to sit in here, they should stay in here. You like Velveeta. Ooh. You got cheese curds. Cheese is amazing. Should we grab some stools and pretend they were made? I can have him woodcraft in a second, but I just need them to sit somewhere. Let's see. Don't like Velveeta. Let's grab you guys. Where's those good chairs? Do I still have them? Hold on. Where's my good stumps? I didn't get rid of them, did I? Oh no. Do we not have them anymore? Where's my stumps? Can't even say it! Block Velveeta. It's horrifying. I can't even have their shells and cheese, so like I just don't eat it, so then I don't like it. I know you can just buy the cheese too, but gross. I just need seats. Let's see if we can find this. No, not surfaces. Comfort. Give me all. CC. Do I not have those cute little stools I used to have? Do we only have these now? Well, that's unfortunate. Where did those cute little stools come from? I guess we can use these. The round ones we had, where was that from? We used them in Original Decades and in Orphanage. Or are those in the game? Wait. I don't know what's CC and what's not anymore. Do you guys know what I'm talking about? That little stool that looked handmade? Otherwise, I can use these for now. Those are 10 apiece. Can we just search stool? Oh, you know what? I know what it came with. And I don't have the mod, I don't think. It came with the... Oh, what is it? The Traveler's Toddler Pack, Tiny Twavelers or whatever, that one. I think that's where the stool came from, and I don't have that in right now. Dang it, I love those stools. These will work, but they're huge. It's under chairs? Is there one in game? Hold on. Oh, there's this one. This will work. It's not the one I'm thinking of, but... Or is it? I don't even know. Wait, hold on. Maybe it is that one. I feel like we had another one too, but this will work. Thank you. These are Witcher stools? I figured. Maybe it was these. I honestly don't remember anymore. They're huge, but... We're gonna have to make this work so the kids stay inside. Maybe what we can do... We're gonna reorganize a little bit. In just another day, we're gonna have another kid, hopefully. We're gonna go like this. For winter, because the tub has to be in here. I don't want to take it in and out right now. Not with the sick kids. This one's honestly just decor. Let me move this. Does this slot anywhere? Ooh, can we like tuck it under here? Hold on. Can we just go like this? Because that one's only decor anyways. We're gonna tuck that there for now, okay? You do have good themes of combos. Thank you. You can only eat one slice of cheese at a time. Most cheese, yeah, I can't eat a bunch of it. It depends on what it is. Like fresh mozzarella or a plate of Parmesan cheese, I'll eat all of. But if it's like liquid cheese or melted cheese, you know, it freaks me out. Unless I'm purposely cooking it. I don't know, textures are weird. Your dad now has typhoid and scarlet fever? Rip. I hope not a literal rip though. Yeah, that's pretty cute. Alright, and then what we can do... This one, I don't know if they actually have to be able to access it, but we'll find out. She hasn't been doing that anyways right now. They're a little busy. Let's see if a toddler can sit here. We'll have to see. I don't know if they can. The rocking chair worked there, so hopefully. The blocks. Let's flip this way. See if they still work there. These stools I'm gonna put up here for now. For storage. Would Kalino's tree swings be okay for 1700s? I don't know which one that is. I have this one. The actual swings themselves are technically plastic, but we ignore that. But having swings on a tree, they would have a swing of some sort, or could if they made it. Let's see. Okay. And then let's just put this stool, I don't know, even just out, or... Because they have to access the bed from this side. Let me try putting it here and see if they'll sit here. And still access everything. Alright. So hopefully that'll keep my toddlers from going outside right now. And then this is his violin, which... we could just kind of put it in his inventory for now, or just leave it out. We'll just leave it out right there. We should be good. Yeah, there's also Ravishing has, I think, some working swings that are wooden that you can hang from a tree, but you'd have to place it yourself. I thought about switching to that, but I just like that this tree has them already attached, even if they aren't wooden. Because realistically, from afar, if a Sim's sitting there, you wouldn't even be able to tell it's not wooden. But if you look up close, they're like plastic with chains, so shh, it's fine. It's all fine. I want this here because when he plays it, then he'll stand there when he plays, and then he's within the house. When I put it next to walls, he glitches through the wall to play them. That's why normally it's like in front of the fire, but the tub's there. Okay, this should be better because my door lock isn't working if you missed that. After yesterday's patch, I'm blaming that. The kids don't stay inside or the chickens stay out. Shh, it's leather. Yeah, it's leather, and they could have chains, maybe. Probably not. It's leather and chain-looking rope. Wait, you're already asleep. You're good. You two need to get your butts inside. Go sleep. Now you, if you don't eat, you're literally gonna keel over. So, please eat now. You have plenty of options. He actually invented, chains. Please don't go outside. You have so many seats. Oh, thank goodness. Alright. Crisis averted. They should stay indoors now. They should route to these, not anything else. There we go. Where are you going, mister? Eating? Oh, it's invisible now when I teleported her? Well, thank you for finding the invisible bowl. That would have gotten bad. How are we gonna clean your invisible bowl? This is gonna be interesting. Praise the Watcher. I'ma have him... Oh, no. Butter's getting old. We better, trade him. Lucky escaped. The bear got a little too close for comfort, but Charles made Alpha out of scratch. Yikes. Oh, boy. What are you up to? You're watching her. You need to eat and go to sleep. Okay. She needs to pee after she eats. She needs attention. Guys, do you remember, do toddlers get taken away if we don't give them attention, or is it only hunger? Does anyone know? I don't remember now. I have so many mods and stuff. Thank you, Sims. Sims. Live Owl? Owl. Thank you, Owl. Buffering? That might be on your end. Only hunger. Alright, so we're gonna make her go to sleep with no attention, and I'm sorry. I'm sorry, toddler. But I don't want anyone to get sick caring for her. I could have them read her to sleep, and then she can wake up and nap. We'll do that. Sims, Silver Owl. Oh, I see it now. Thank you. Thank you. I will have her eat while she goes potty. Grab a serving. And then... Thank you. Sometimes it's hard to read. Let's see, it's 8 p.m. Are all animals cared for? Do we need any last minute animals? We do need to trade off Butter soon. Butter is an elder now. Butter is our hen. Do we still have an egg in here? So we have an egg that should hatch soon, so hopefully that's a hen. Otherwise, we'll have to think about buying a hen. Huh. Oh, I didn't give their money back from their seats. How expensive are those? Hold on. These are normally 95. I wondered where it all went. And I don't think I gave the... No, because I sold those right back. So it should just be 450-ish. That should be close. Alright, there you go. Fixed. They have more money than they should right now, but since we do technically pay for all of these and like the bee treatment and stuff that they wouldn't necessarily be paying for, like they'd probably pay for feed if their field didn't feed them, but like paying to do some of the other things is silly, so having a little backup money is good for that, for Sims purposes, but otherwise they wouldn't have all of that money. And we do pay their bills, which aren't this. Their bills are only like $100 now. Because of MC Command Center, I have them turned down. So we've been paying those legitimately. Because I figure that's, I mean, fair enough Sims-wise. They wouldn't have paid $100 real dollars in real life at the time. But Sims dollars, that's... I think the buffering's on your end, Allie. Or Bella. Okay. You can go to sleep, finally. Is up first. Clean this up and go to sleep. You don't need to do anything. Go ahead. Oh, wait. To bed. Got it. We'll give her a little attention, just please don't get sick. We're gonna take Genevieve to sleep. It's buffering for you again, too? Oh, God. Come on, Twitch. Can you guys not stream with so many viewers, please? You're taking it away from the rest. Thanks. Stop that. Hello, Meow. Welcome in. Alright, I won't thing for a second. I know, it's been like this since we started streaming. It's really irritating. Very, very irritating. I'll go check Discord while we wait. Who's sick? The two toddlers are sick. We were talking about love, if you can even hear me right now. Fortnite really broke Twitch and all of that. Like, that's just, it brings me back to that. And people couldn't see me. Like, the actual UI was just gone. And people were like, I can't see you, but I can hear you. And, like, it was awful. Chatting to me in Discord the one time, because chat. So I was streaming and they could hear me and watch me, but chat wouldn't work. It was weird. Or the time where the in chat were gone. I don't even remember was which anymore. They're just all combined. Yeah, we'll give it a second. It didn't last too long. I can go edit more townies if we have to, but it is really rough, Bella. That's why it frustrates me, because when it is your job and this happens, then you lose out on your viewers, your hype, your stream, everything. It's different if you just for fun. So then it's frustrating because then the big streamers and the events crash everyone else's. You had your Sims make home and he feels better. Did you do the herbology stuff? Or herbalism? 6 in that. I've never done herbalism in this game because we could do that, but no. Alright, well, if you can hear me, we'll just chat for a bit. I'll catch up on Discord. Yeah, everything's on YouTube. Let's see. There you go. Okay. Hello. Hello. No, it's just Twitch. You got the ingredients, but you have 4 sick and it's expensive. That's fair. How do you do anything with herbalism? Like, do you need a table? Like, I don't even know where you make that stuff. I've never done it. Thank you for that follow. Welcome in. Twitch is breaking, but we're thriving. Doing our best. Looks like 160p in buffers, but she's going. Oh, hey. Hello in 160p. We'll just leave it paused a second. I'll think about what we need to do next. So it's Christmas Eve. We could play Christmas music, but I mean, this Christmas has been rough, so maybe we'll hold off or do it on Christmas Day. It's buffering for people anyways. But Dad has to go to church at midnight, so we'll send him away. And then when he comes back, they're supposed to have a meal together, so maybe we'll have her cook while he's gone. But she also needs to sleep, so we'll see. They cook it on the stove. Oh. Oh, you can warm self on here. Oh, it's this. Oh, but you have to have some really weird ingredients. Interesting. So we'd have to pretend that we like bought it or traded for it, I think. Elderberries. I've never done herbalism. This would probably be a good challenge to introduce it, though. Who remembers dial-up? I actually do. I do, Foggy. We have it. The combo keeps skipping. I'm sorry. They picked it up earlier because it's the middle of winter and they never did herbalism. I think that'd be fair. But yeah, all of my CC, if you can hear me, is here. So if you want to see any of it, it's there. And then all my challenge rules and research is there. So if you want that, there. And then if you have like ideas for CC or future rules or whatever, we have tons of channels in Discord. Which is right here. There you go. There's all your links. Ingredients and skill level 6. Yikes. There are mods to make it so you get them from Granite Falls for herbalism without having to go to Granite Falls. That might be good. Or I wonder if we could get a mod that there was like even a store we could go trade from. But yeah, I've never done herbalism, so it would be new. But it would be good. Are you back? Maybe it's coming back. Very annoying. It's getting better. I'll start playing in a little bit then. Okay. I mean, really it's nighttime, so I could just get him to go to church and get her to bed and you won't miss much. So let me just make sure people are asleep. I will pause if anything crazy happens. Okay, I'm hoping this gives her attention without getting him ill. So, we're gonna hope for the best with this one. There you go. Self-made medicine takes 10 chamomile, 10 basil, 5 lemons. Holy crap. So we plant basil and lemons. So if we got chamomile, which is also a plant, and like saved it, we could potentially at some point make medicine. Like obviously we'd have to have our skill up. Ooh, did he just get his aspiration thing? Oh, he did. Yeah, I might have to look into that. Is chamomile summer? You added herbalism plants for purchase in a little retail store in your town because you didn't want them to travel to find them. Yeah, I think it'd take too much away from the gameplay if we actually went and had them go gather them all. Unless it was through a rabbit hole or otherwise. It's better? Alright, then I'm just gonna play. Hopefully it eases up. Okay, he needs to go to church at midnight, so I'm gonna have him sleep until then so that they're not completely ruined schedule-wise. You can read herbalism books. We could pretend we had one book. I think I've seen some things there. Yeah, I think they sell some of those plants. And I saw elderberries, I think. So things like that we might be able to buy and then plant. Like right now, if we wanted to level it up naturally, we would have to make these. So we would need elderberries and fireflies. How do you get a firefly? Is that bug collecting? And then I don't know what a noxious elderberry is. But that's there too. Bought it in build mode and had the rest of the ingredients. Well, that's good. They would be a luxury for sure. Like right now, they only have one Bible. But if you say got them one book and maybe it was a gift and it happened to be the herbalism book and they were learning from it, you could do stuff like that. Noxious berry is Granite Falls. Well, man, that is annoying. I'll look into it though. Okay, did she... Hold on. Let's make sure... Oh, God. He needs a bath, like, now. Or he will catch what Eloise got. I think it said firefly, unless I read it wrong. Oops, wrong sim. Firefly. Actual firefly. I know, I've never done anything where you have to go and look for things in this game. Because I'm someone, decades or not, I just like staying on the same lot. Because it just takes so much time and effort to go like around and find things and do things. Especially if you have a family and you don't want to leave them at home. Old Wives' Tale and the Art of Herbalism. Exactly. Or a recipe book. Or like anything. It removes insect requirements. Oh. That would be a good one too. Yeah, because herbalism, like, I wish I could just mix the things from our normal garden, you know? Because, like, that's what they'd be doing. They would be mixing herbs and lemons and stuff and making special things and saying it cures you. And some did, and some didn't. Alright, Mom needs to sleep. And then, we need a bath. I'm gonna have Dad give a bath, because Mom really needs sleep. She won't make it. So, Charles, go ahead and wake up. The sick babies are okay aside from attention, but we don't want Charles to get sick. Hopefully he's not too dirty, so let's try to give him a bath real quick. Oh, man. Come on over. He's already stinky. Bella, if you have some, like, inspiration ideas, you can post them in Discord.
Ah, kangaroo.
We have a decades inspiration channel where we put like, you can put research, you can put pictures of the times, rule ideas. If you put rule ideas though, or event ideas, make sure you post a link. Cite your sources, because otherwise I don't know where you got it from. That will help me out if I use them. There we go, Dad's giving his first bath. Ooh, I'll check out Little Miss Sam's. I like her stuff, although I hate how much they break. It's not her fault per se, it's just the game, but I do have a handful of her mods in my game. She makes a lot of stuff that you just think should be in the game anyways. They wouldn't be going out to the forest in another country to find it anyway, exactly. Do you have to be a sub to join Discord? Nope, anyone can join. And you can even get ranks outside of the sub rank and stuff, just by being here and hanging out. And actually, just by chatting in Discord too, because now we have the level ranks that give you a different purple color as you level up in Discord. So if you have no other ranks on top of it, it'll show through. So everyone can join. I know, like, I literally have a mod in my game right now, just because when we do have a dog, it lets you have a water bowl. It's the tiniest thing, but then the dog can drink from the water bowl and eat from a food bowl. as they should be able to. Hello, Shameless. Welcome in. Are we going to send the girls to school? We don't even have a school built right now. So no one will go to school for a long time. When we have a school building built, as long as we have money for it, we can send some of the boys, as long as we had enough boys that they didn't need to stay on the farm. In the future, we'll send everyone. We'll just kind of make it up as we go, depending on money. The little details are the immersion. Like, I want to see a food bowl and a water bowl, because if you have a pet, you have a food bowl and a water bowl. Go read him to sleep. Give him some attention.
Basamu.
Hopefully he wasn't stinky long enough to get an illness. I think what happened, if you guys look at the screenshots, there is Eloise when she is absolutely disgusting and she got sick the day after. His was not down all the way, so it should be fine, but I'm not sure like how quick it is to trigger the illness. Bella, please go post those in Discord. Go post them in Decades Inspiration. If you need help, a mod can direct you there. A pet mod where you can walk cats. I tried her dog walking mod to make those slower, but with the orphanage, they glitched out because they couldn't path through the lot. So I assume it works, but it wouldn't work in orphanage. So we'll have to try that again whenever we have a dog in this game if we want to take him for a walk. You just need to go back to sleep. I am so sorry, little one. And then when you get up, I need you to nap, actually, because that's what will cure you. Hopefully we get a notification soon saying they're cured. I don't know how long it takes, but we're going to hope. We're going to try it out. Thank you for that follow, Shameless. Welcome in. Okay, Dad has done his duties. Go take a little sleep. He needs to go to church in 50 minutes. I keep forgetting it's Christmas because, like, we don't have a tree or decorations, but it is Christmas Eve for them. We just happen to have sick kids, and we don't get Christmas decor right now. Oopsies. Go to sleep, but don't fast forward, because I need you to go to church in like 5 seconds. There we go. I might go hit the Christmas music, though, and we'll play it through Christmas Day. 2 sim days. I feel like it's been longer than that, but we might be right at the end of 2 sim days. I just want the message that they're cured. And we need to trade Butter. Don't let me forget. Otherwise, we're going to see Butter die. And I don't want to see them die. We'll just trade them off. Oh, boy. Oh, boy. Hi, Paul. Welcome in. Almost midnight. All right, get up, buddy. It's time for church. Wake up. Wake up. You're going to be late. Midnight mass. Let's go. Thank you. Go to church. Bye. Have a nice time. There you go. Off to midnight mass he goes. We're supposed to have a meal when we come back. So, if the toddlers are hungry, they could eat. Charles is hungry, so he could probably eat. But, let's see. How much stew is left in here? Hold on. 3 left, 3 hours until spoiled. So this is going to basically spoil as soon as they're eating it. I know, ass. I don't want to. We also are in a new year now. All right, hold on. Let's do a little update here in the spreadsheet. Come with me. We're technically on Wednesday now. So we're finishing Christmas Eve here after this little event. And it will be Christmas. Genevieve ages up on Christmas. I don't know what that means if she's still ill. We're going to still do her normal role and everything, but I don't know if her sickness will carry over, if she's then going to die. I don't know. We're going to just figure it out, and we're going to save it a million times. Come with me, and we'll see a world of pure immersionation. It's a mix of immersion and imagination. Aside from this, so 1706, we got to change that. I need to bring you to the rules real quick. I need some water as well. Hold on. Okay. Of course I got it. I love Willy Wonka. Charlie and the Chocolate Factory. Holidays. So, these I still have to put rules in. I know I've been slacking because I I want to make them right and I don't want to screw them up, so I haven't written them in. But Christmas and all that I did first. So, Christmas Eve, we're supposed to have a holiday ceremony in one way or another. You can do it through the game, you can do it through the mods. I'll probably need to rewrite this a little bit. And then they come home after midnight and have a meal together, but kids and women stay home. And then on Christmas Day is our chill day. So we're going to have a big meal, as you do. We could invite over family and friends. However, if they're ill, I don't think we should be inviting over family and friends. So we will just keep it to our family. It's crazy enough. But we will just, I guess, listen to the violin and maybe play games with the kids and tell stories. And if they're well, they could go outside and play. Otherwise, we'll just keep them inside. We still have to do all our on top of the holidays, too. So it's going to be rough, but I'm going to try. After Christmas Day, it's going to be New Year's Eve because of the way my calendar is. So New Year's Eve is just a big meal. Day is when they actually open presents. So we will be able to place a present pile. Ignore that it looks modern. Others open a present from baby Jesus instead of Santa. That was what they believed back then. And then you're supposed to visit with family and friends again. So we can do that if they're well, but if they're and then the father can tell a story as equivalent to a blessing, because I read about the father giving a and then again just singing, dancing, playing music, telling stories, all that normal. And then the next holiday, which is going to be the day after, because we have like this extravaganza, is Feast of Kings. We're going to have another holiday meal. And this was interesting, and I think it'd be fun to incorporate. We're going to have her make roll a dice, depending on family members, and whichever one it lands on, that family member wins a prize. But they did, like, I don't even know how to say this, you can just read it. They had a puff pastry, and they would hide it, and whoever got it won a prize. Like, if they bit into it and it had they got whatever prize they had. So that will be interesting. And then after their meal and stuff, that again, we're friends and family and hang out. So that's our holidays. They're kind of all very similar, but we're going to try to replicate that. It's just going to be really crazy right now. Aw, thank you, Mendes. Is it laggy again or just for you, everyone? Alright. Well, I'll just set things up for the next. Hopefully it fixes itself. Think that follow will. And then we do have Genevieve's roll, but obviously I will make sure that you guys can see that before we do. We're gonna have to get flour and stuff for everything. We don't have any flour. The kids have been able to send them to town to get the stuff we need. But we have money, so I'll send him there to get what we need. I might send him to the rabbit hole when I get back. Stupid lag. Alright, we'll just prep some lags for you. To the future VOD watchers, I apologize. It's not our fault. Let me, this will be 1706. We have things to do. I'll probably play some Christmas music and give us some immersion and hope no one dies. Let's get out any dishes so that Mom can take care of those. Let's see. I'll just do, you won't miss too much. This book we're not supposed to have, but somehow it book. I don't know. Oh, I put that in there. I'm like, why do you have the stew? Let me figure out what she's even going to cook for the. And we're going to fail Christmas Eve, just so you know, because we didn't do a list. So they're going to have a terrible Christmas Eve, and they're going to get the mood lit for it. But we'll just say it's because the kids were sick and they had a terrible Christmas Eve. Let's see. So, like, if we want to make a nice meal, some bread. So tonight we can't do anything with. But tomorrow on Christmas in the game, we could have him go to the store real quick and trade for some back. Ooh, we can do our roast chicken. We can pick up the potatoes outside. That is a grand meal. We could do that for Christmas Day. That one, we'll do that. Let me pick up all these potatoes then. Oh no! We left them out, so the foxes have been eating them. Oh my gosh. They are just having a terrible winter right now. Stupid. Just do for you. Oh, maybe a collection thing? That was weird. Oh, wow. Fox says you're reading CC sense lag. Yeah. Alright, so if we have those, we're gonna have to buy more potatoes next time, but make that. We could make this. Wait, where'd it go? Oh, we don't have 4 potatoes, we only have 3! So if we take him to the store and he can get some potatoes and some flour, we could make some bread, potato stuff, and roast chicken, but jeez, we need a proper list. Twitch ended their stream. What I always do and see how many viewers that person has. 19.2. It's probably their fault. 19.2K. My nose itches. Hello, Sunny. Welcome in. So we need to make sure to buy some potatoes if they have any. And we need cake. So we're gonna need, although I don't want them to eat it, eggs. I'm literally gonna write it down. We're making a shopping list while the stream's buffering. We need potatoes. Flour. We have butter. Well, butter. We'll have to milk the cow. We need eggs and milk for butter. And then we should be good. We could have just a special meal and honey just for the adults since those are sugary. Or pears. And that will be their meal for Christmas Eve. Let's do that right now. Because I know we have apples. Did anything happen? Twitch has been super laggy if you can even hear me correctly right now. So we've been playing real day. But no one's dead or anything. They're just, some of them are still ill. I'm gonna play some Christmas music in the background through our buffering. Let's see. Christmas in game. We'll enjoy it for a little. Down. There we go. Ah, now it feels like Christmas. Perfect. Okay. How's last? Anyone? Hello? Technically, they're supposed to eat, so we don't have pigs, so we're having a chicken, just so you know. I assume you guys can't hear me know anything. Oh, wait. Here, is Minnie in here? No, she's not. I'm lonely. Dun, dun. Alright, maybe it will ease up then shortly. I shall. Dun, 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 dun. Let me know when you guys are better. I don't know. You can hear me, you just can't see me. Oh, interesting. Interesting. Well, hi. It's cutting out here and then. So annoying. Bit laggy, but dropping to 160p. Oh, hello. My sound is so loud.
I can hear you.
Mom, thank you for the bits. I can hear you. Oh my goodness. Keeps randomly cutting for a second, then continues. Can hear you, but it's choppy. Alright, well, wait. I like play Christmas and, you know, have you guys miss it. So we'll just stare at the house. And we'll chat until it comes back again. I'm just checking Discord since, you know, stream's being rough. Go work in Discord. Let's see, there we go. Twitch, why you broken? La la la. Ooh, those are cute. Checking out the CC you guys posted. I love me some CC. Scarlet Fever's running rampant. This mod is merciless. It's basically a mod where if you don't take care of your Sims' every need immediately, your family gets sick. And we'll have to play with it longer to really know how realistic it ends up being. Like, right, it took us about 5 to 6 years before we had any illnesses. And it didn't happen until we had a bunch of kids and all their needs weren't completely. It's like, okay, I'll take it this time, as long as none of them die. But if this keeps happening, constant, no one's ever well, then we're gonna have to take it out. Or like, I don't know, let them be sick for a couple days, and I think you can shift click it away or remove the moodlet or whatever. We would have to do it like that so that they're not sick forever and keep getting it. Cause I love the idea of the mod for the gameplay, but yeah, it needs to calm down. It's still okay, but it glitches, but audio repeats or skips. Oh, goodness. And I hate that Twitch hasn't even said anything about it. That's the worst part. It's like how we're struggling over here. And you don't even care. In a span of 2 days, 5 Sims are sick with typhoid, 1 got better, and 3 with scarlet fever. That's interesting, because yeah, ours was like the toddler got sick with typhoid from being dirty. And then the other kid, tuberculosis from getting cold. Or she got TB first, sorry. The TB happened first from being cold. It happened the day it was cold. And then basically right after, the other kid got the fever from being dirty. And then the kid with the fever now has TB from being near her sister. But so far, like, it's really cool, but yeah. Thank you for the gift sub. Well, hype is working. Sometimes hype, so that's good. But yeah, it is quite intense. Look at this beautiful Christmas. And for Christmas, I want to get mittens. The adults, we're gonna give them some mittens. So maybe when she was knitting the other day, she was knitting mittens for Christmas. We'll call, oh, Jingle Bells. Loading up with self-made medicine. We'll see who survives. Sounds good. I'm just gonna play until they get back home. Because they're just gonna sleep for a second. Don't fast forward. He's at 2 hours anyways, and then I'm gonna have her make some food for them. And then they'll go back to bed. So I'll just get through that part. Not super entertaining. Jingle bells. Ooh, we have a new table too. Here we go. I'll prep up their meal while you guys all buffer. Can you? Oh no, the baby's awake. Alright, let me take care of the baby while you buffer. Hold on. Go take care of BB, please? Oh boy. It's Christmas, baby. Be quiet. Oh no, everyone's awake. Alright, alright. Go potty and take another nap. Sure, eat the leftovers. Go back to sleep. Stop glitching. Take another nap. Whew.
I love you, love.
I love you too. Thank you for the bits. Sims can only get Scarlet's. Yeah, one of them, it's like they get it if they live, they're immune. The rest, I know they can get multiple times, which sucks. At least that takes one out of the equation once they have it, you know? Oh, Sims. All the kids should be getting back to bed after they have a little food. So we'll just have their special meal only for the parents because it's just gonna be that way. One more action for hype. You got it. We have 2 minutes 15 seconds. It will train. We just doing our best over here. I don't even know if I can mop those puddles right now. And then when you're done with that, we're gonna do baked apples. And then he should be home in like 30 some minutes, like after his midnight mass. There we go. Mendex, thank you for the bits. Get ready for the Twitch lag hype train. If we finish it, we will do a sticker giveaway and garden. Christmas Eve. Listen. Listen. I tried. We're on level 156%. Daphne, it's like, I would not let the parents die. If they get ill in the game, I'm not letting them die. They're our founders. They're creating the foundation. We're not letting them die until they're at least to their elder role stage because they're the founders. To be around, that's how we get attached. The kids, I don't want them all to die off. I don't want any of them to die, but if like them died, we could write it in, but whew, we don't need everyone to die. We'll have no decades. There'd be nothing. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Are you still awake? Oh, he's going back to bed. Beige Simmer thinks. And then let me know when lag clears up so that I'll do more. Did you just put that in here? Oh, it's up here. Oh boy. Put that right there for now. We're at 63%.
Yes.
But not see well. I'm just having her make some baked apples for when he gets home. Oh, is he home? Mom? Thank you for the gift sub. Come in here and wash up, please. 94% of level 1. 3 minutes left. Where is he? There he is. Come home. Gonna have a little meal. Just prep the meal and then I'll make sure you guys are okay. Those apples sure time. All the babies are okay besides attention and fun? Okay, that's good.
Oh, Funa.
That's good.
Galmo. Dear Koi.
Ooh. Those look delicious. Wow. Okay, let me turn this on. They're Christmas baked apples. Leave it here and then hopefully you guys can see it. I'm sorry it's laughing about it. It's not me. It's just annoying is what it is. Just tab out here. Hi, Nick. You're at a be safe. We're dealing with laggy Twitch. Thank you for the bits, Mom. We're now on level 2. They're still around. We're in a hype train, even though Twitch is being poopy. And I have now ready for their Christmas Eve meal. So hopefully it stops lagging so much soon. But we're on level 2, 6%. Baked apples, they look good.
She hype trains ox socks 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 socks.
Love, thank you for the bits. The hype train's working, that's good. Sometimes hype trains break in level 2, but it's just the video. The video, the buffering. You don't think Mom and kids are doing well? Just got the notification that she and 2 of the kids got worse. What? Are you having them like nap and eat healthy food on top of their meds? Hello, Nick. That's scary. Well, that one person on front page has 20k viewers now, so I don't think it's going down. Think of that follow. Welcome in. So annoying. Twitch, just work, please. Or at least say it's not working. Poopy, that's what it is. We're on level 2, 11%, 3 minutes left on the hype train. We'll still do a sticker giveaway in Garden. That should all work through chat just fine if we finish it. They napped, drank water, and had medicine and still got worse. Well, that's terrifying. I don't know what to do. It seems to only get better when the views go down for the big people right now. And right now they're going up. Can people stop watching those people right now? Thank you. It says in the mod, it's not a guarantee that they'll beat the illness. That is true. If it's pre-written for them, I don't think anything you do will help them. But the fact that it's 3 of your sims, I guess we need to know now if a sim says they're getting worse, are they still able to get better, or is that your precursor to knowing they won't get better? I don't know. Thanks, Anna. We're at 11% of the hype train. I don't know what's happening. Yeah, I guess see if any of your sims live, too. After receiving that, and then we would know. Bella, thank you for the bits. 3 levels of illness. The first and second levels are survivable. So once it tells you that they're gonna die, then you know. That's good to know. Hi, puppy. Welcome back. If you get a 3rd one, they're gonna die. And it's not instant, is it? Or is it? Like, would you have time to remove their moodlet if you got that, you know? If you didn't want them to die? Bella, thank you for the bit. 1 minute left on that hype train level 2. How's lag looking? Bella, thank you. What mod for illnesses? It's in our CC doc, and it's called Deadly Dickinsonian mod? Illnesses? Can they take honey? The kids and adults can, it looks like, but not toddlers. Is it looking better? I see people are coming back. Thank you, Bella. We have 25 seconds on the hype train. You're welcome. It's towards the bottom of that list as well. It's literally, I named it like the best, most historical mod ever or whatever in there. And then you can click it. If using the medicine, this is what the mod says. If the illness is already too advanced, then the potion will not work from the 2nd buff on. Oh, so if you want to use medicine, it needs to be in their first part of the illness. Interesting. Thank you guys for that hype train. I know it's been glitchy. 2nd buff on, it's a matter of time unless they basically miraculously cure. Well, goodness. Okay, we finished level 1. Let me give out 100 points for level 1 there. And if lag's a bit better, I think I'll have them eat their Christmas Eve meal. Oh, I'll do Make It Rain and Sprinkle as well. Okay, Twitch is just crashing. I can't do anything about it because they have some big Comic-Con thing going on. Gamescom.
Oh, yeah.
So like half a stream has just been me waiting for lag to stop. But we trying. Yeah, we can stare at Minnie Muffin when we need to. Hi, baby.
It looks like it might start raining, so I might just come right back in, but we'll see.
Good luck. You may be losing some sims. Keep us updated. It looks like it's just cloudy. But who knows? I know. That sounds good. I guess we're just gonna see what happens. I mean, we're kind of all testing it. Those of us who have the mod are just testing it together to figure out, like, you know, kind of how it works. Because there is a good description on the mod page, but it's not super detailed. Like, I don't know. I would like to know percentages. I think that'd be nice. Like, if a toddler gets it, is it a 100% cure rate? It seems to be. If a kid gets it, is it 5%? Like, be nice to know. You think the big Twitch streams are over now? I hope so. Oh, yeah. Definitely have backups in case you don't want them to die. Alright. I'm gonna have them eat their Christmas Eve meal. Try refreshing. It might be a little better now. And let's see. We're just gonna have the adults eat this one because it is a sugary meal, so I don't want the kids to be eating it while sick and stuff, and they're all sleeping. So I'm gonna see if they will sit here. Will you guys just sit right here at the table? Oh, hold on. Here, you grab one too. I'ma save before sadness strikes. That way, just in case too much sadness strikes, you could revert it and cure some people or however. Have a seat, Mom. Sit right here. They're having a little private meal.
Oh, yeah, Behorm.
Don't save if they die so you don't lose all the sins. Yeah. Unless, of course, you want it to be part of your story.
Vula Shaka Teeps. Siglona.
Soy.
They're enjoying their Christmas Eve. A little calm in their storm. Oh my gosh, that was in sync. Save, remove the mods so they don't die if you want to. You can also clear their buffs. The illnesses should be a hidden buff, at least on kids and up. Think about follow Wolfman. Oh no! Uh-oh. So does this mean Eloise is gonna die? But she's a toddler! Bella. Calm down with the redeems. Does that mean she's gonna die? If it says she... Alright, Bella, stop, or I'm gonna have to turn those off. Use them at correct times. Now is not the time for happy birthday. What does that mean? Can we just cure her ourselves? You think the mod allowed toddler death, but you haven't tested it yet. I assume this is second stage, and third stage would be actual death. But can they be cured from this stage? Or not? I don't know. We literally don't know. And I thought toddlers couldn't die in the one comment when the modder responded. Eloise is a goner, but I like Eloise! I did say if one kid died, we would let it happen, but if the other kids die, I'm not gonna let them die, because, I mean, we can't have every kid die. While it's a game, like, we don't want them to all die. You have one in the same stage, and no one has died yet. We're gonna try to cure her. I'm gonna keep her napping and keep her needs up. If she dies, I would let her die. But if her siblings died after, I wouldn't let them die, if that makes sense. Not from the illnesses. Keep taking good care of them in order to avert sickness in first phase and roll the chance of healing again. Toddlers will eventually heal. Yeah, this should be second stage. I don't know how long it lasts either. You'll know in 3 sim days? That's such a long time. This is awful. I like it, but I hate it. Because, like, I just don't have enough info on it. Does she have any debuffs right now? Let me see if she has an invisible debuff. Hold on. I need her to wake up a second. Let me test something. Where is your things? I don't even see them. There's this. Remove sickness or trigger them. So we could literally remove them from her if we wanted, or anyone in the future. So I think that would be that. If we wanted to revert it at any point. You're trying to let one die to see if it went and she just got better. I don't think you did anything specific. So I guess for now, let's have Eloise be our tester so we can figure this out. So I won't take it away from her. If she dies, we'll let her die. But I don't think she will. Luckily, she doesn't age up right now. She's gonna age up. And she's sick as well, but she hasn't gotten worse. At least hasn't told us that she has. So I think she's on the mend. But yeah, this is stressful. But it's only stressful because we don't know what's happening. Once we know, like, it won't be as stressful. We'll know what to do, but... Alright, well, there's your update. We're gonna take good care of her. Let me have... Let's see. And I would like the mom to get pregnant soon, but I'm trying to see what's happening with these kids. So I don't want it to get too long since this baby, but since we still have a baby, we're doing alright. She's just gonna have a little extra break. Can you... Oh, hold on. I'm gonna have her read her to bed. To give her some attention. Although she needs to nap. I don't really want her to... she's gonna have to touch her. I don't want them to, like, be so sad. You haven't seen a lot of death from it, but you really don't know for sure. It seems to just be so random, which I guess is fair. Nope, we do manual aging. Go ahead and go give her a little attention. She's not doing well. Hopefully mom will stay fine. I will not let the parents die. I'll tell you that right now. I already said that. So, even if they got ill, we would make sure they didn't die. Not allowed. Not for our founders. They have to stick around. Side families in the future, if they died from an illness and we still have the mod in, like, we would let it happen, but not these guys.
Alice.
Exactly. They've got 2 more kids, so we can have our 6 living kids. Please.
So. Oh, ooh,
She just needs some love. Maybe love will cure her.
Bomb-a-doy.
Oh. And realistically, back then, you'd be taking care of your kids anyways, no matter what they had. She still hasn't received enough attention. Can we give... Hold on. What are you trying to do? Oh, you're sitting her on the stool? She wants her mama! Can you tell her a story? It's rough. But it's all testing, and then, you know...
Moosh.
And we'll know. Hey, now, you go back to bed, please.
Also, Tribs.
She's not... Her attention is not going up.
Pleva Zarps.
Love, you're gonna cure... Oh, there we go. Now it's going up a little bit. Can you also... Let's see... Just talk about day and stuff. Genevieve ages up today on Christmas. I need to get the dad to go out and get some flour and stuff so we can make a cake. And we need some potatoes so we can make a chicken meal. You also feel like the motto wouldn't make the death rate high so it would kill off your whole family that easily. I don't think so. It's probably super small. I bet they're all under 5%. If not lower. Like 5% would be a 1 on a d20. So it's probably 5% or lower, I would say. But I really don't know. I wish I could go talk to the modder. They replied to some of their comments, so maybe one of us should go ask her? And say, hey, do you have the percents of, like, who dies and who doesn't? That'd be kind of nice to know. Okay. I'm trying to get her attention up, though. Telling her a story. I know the house is a mess and everyone's dying, but it's gonna be fine. It's gonna be alright. We will never forget the Christmas of 1706.
Yebu, Honka, Vazi, Inja.
There, is your attention up? It's getting there.
Orb, Tip.
Oh, she's awake. What do you need? More attention? Oh god.
Pongi de Fui Nudge. Larkin.
I don't want to give you this food. We're gonna have to make you some gruel and hope it's healthy. Alright. You, little one, you need food too. Go nap while you wait for your food. Actually, You can nap right here, then you don't have to leave. You're technically still sick. It hasn't said it progressed though, but nap while you wait for your food. Let's make them a little food real quick. You do get some acorns and seeds from foraging. It just takes forever. Like they have to constantly go. Yeah, exactly. Now I will really keep an eye on toddlers, because if a toddler poops their pants, their hygiene goes down like nuts, and that's what got one of them sick in the first place. So we have to really focus on making sure they're potty trained, or that we're changing their diapers or bathing them. Makes sense. As for the cold, we have to try to lock them in the house when it's working. Otherwise, make sure they have mittens on. We basically just have to keep tabs on the toddlers at all times. Alright, go take care of that. We can make some other things, but I'm trying to save some vegetables for other stuff. So I'm going to try gruel. And since that doesn't count as a sweet, I'm going to hope it's healthy.
Ribs. Iba. Pleva zarps.
Click a button, go to sleep. We're learning our lessons. That's realistic, eh? We are learning our lessons right now and how this all works, and it will help us in the future years and for anyone else who plays. We're doing the dirty work, alright? We will get there. You're gonna be just fine, Eloise. I like to think that it's water and dirt, but yeah, it's probably more like that. It's probably just very little substance with some water to make it go farther. But at least that's not considered sugar for Sims, so I'm gonna assume it will be okay. Gruel! Alright, babies, here you go. Who's super hungry? Go ahead, get up, grab a serving, stay inside. Get up, grab a serving, stay inside. How do you stop random townies generating? You've deleted all the townies and homes, but currently not in world keep spawning. The homeless ones will keep spawning. That's what's happening to me. If they're spawning like pages and pages and pages, then you have the glitch. But if it's just like a handful of them, that's normal. They're filling in the jobs. The only thing I've been trying to do is edit them so that they look correct and have them stay in, so it will stop genning new ones, but I think it will always fill in gaps with homeless Sims. Because it does it for like, so you have NPCs. But you should, as long as you turned off so they're not moving into houses, they should not move into homes on their own. This one, if fill empty homes is off, they should not be moving in. They should just stay homeless. Technically, she's still sick too, our oldest Genevieve, but only with one illness, and she hasn't gotten worse. Eloise has 2 illnesses, and she's gotten worse. Everyone else has been fine. Knock on wood. I think the game, no matter what, will spawn them, so if you just go edit them to look correct, then at least they will look right. So that's what I'm trying to do. However, I kept getting spawned in aliens and vampires, so I have to delete them because you can't take that away from a Sim. You know, in like full edit cast, you can't make them not one. So that was nice. I literally had like 6 aliens spawn and it was so stupid.
Boy.
Okay, there we go. Mother, I guess turn this off and go to bed because it's 5 a.m. It's technically Christmas Day, but as we just talked about, Christmas Day isn't what we think of Christmas Day. It's different. So we're just gonna have them have a nice meal together, try to keep these babies alive. Let me make sure no one goes outside. I'm watching you. Are you going outside? No, she's not. Okay. And just have them try to do happy things. MCCC in game mode. I don't know. I tried to turn things off so people wouldn't spawn, but it just always spawns those homeless ones. Oh, you're saying the aliens. Yeah, I just delete them and hope that the new one that spawns isn't. You can turn off Generation of Sims altogether, but the update for the mods are behind a paywall on Patreon. Yeah, and then who knows what it would screw up after that. I'm trying to think what episode that is, Maxie. Sorry, I was reading your comment over and over. Oh, that's true. We could block them in, but then I can't get my other Sims out unless we teleport them. We have the mod for free where you can assign townies. I don't have it downloaded, but we have a link to that. But it doesn't stop the homeless from generating. They're talking. Please don't get ill, but she does need attention, and they are both sick, so I guess I'll let them chat. They're not hugging, at least. Tell a Christmas story! Has a little Christmas tree on it. No, come back. We're talking. Please don't die, Eloise. We need you, baby. We need you. What is happening? What are these noises? Oh, a baby chicken! We can hatch our egg. It's a Christmas miracle! Aww. The toddlers can't, right? Because it gave her the notification. No, okay. We will have them get up in a moment. These guys are gonna have to go back to sleep, but let me try to get her attention up. Talk about princesses. Stop getting up and moving. No, 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 you're not going outside. Stop. Here, you want to have fun? Make funny faces and say some nonsense. How about that? Jeez. They're giggles. That was fun, right? Make funny faces. Say nonsense again. Alright, so their attention is going up. Hers is working on it. They're making some funny faces. Tell a goofy story. Hopefully that doesn't get her more sick, but I don't know. I literally don't. They're doing better, but she's gonna need a bath shortly. Oh, she's gonna play with a toy real quick? Do that. Whoa, 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 I didn't mean to fast forward. Whoo! Okay. This is the older one who just has one illness. I'm gonna have her go potty and go back to taking a nap. It's 7 a.m. right now. We have one horse. Speaking of that, they're probably dying. It's in here. It's a horse llama. And then Eloise is playing for a little bit, and then we'll give her a bath in a moment. No, Bertha, but Eloise, her illness has progressed because she has 2 illnesses, so we're trying to see if she's actually going to die or not. It's very stressful, but we're doing this for testing purposes, so I'm trying to put the stress aside. And thank you for that follow. Welcome in. Oh, yikes, Maxie. Welcome back. So that's what's happening right now. No one else has gotten an illness, knock on wood. That was held for aggression. You're number 15. Let me give out 1,000 points. Thank you for reaching follow goal. I appreciate that. Welcome in. What do you mean horse llama? It's a horse CC, but it's a llama underneath the skin. How bad is it in America? Oh, they're having a rough time, alright? I mean, realistically, they would not be having all these illnesses at once. Typically, it would be one, and if one illness went through your family type deal. But, unfortunately, since they're triggered by needs being low, we're kind of have 2 right now. But for the story, I mean, you could say she just has 1 illness, which would be the first one she got. Or you could say they all have the same one. But per the mod, she technically has 2. But yeah, it's been rough. Alright, you play. Let me get mom up and ready. We have gruel. They can eat that for breakfast. We'll make them a better meal later. We'll let them sleep a little longer. It's Christmas for them. She should be going potty and taking a nap. She's trying to get her fun up. You get chickens, llamas, and cows. And then there's foxes and bunnies and birds that are wild. And then I have a mod so that we can have horses, donkeys, and Highland cows. And then that same modder's working on a sheep. It's behind a paywall right now, though. If Eloise dies, I would let one kid die from an illness for the story right now. But if, like, Eloise actually died and then, let's say, Genevieve died right after and then he got sick and died, like, I wouldn't let them die. But ideally, I don't want her to die at all. Ooh, no random. Oh, I saw that. I have that bookmarked. Yeah, I saw that with the other one. I think they all go together. She's playing with a wooden spoon. It just looks a little funny right there. It's actually the octopus toy, the tentacle Tom or whatever, but it's a wooden toy recolor, but a spoon. You're rooting for her? She could still live. We really don't think toddlers can die, but she did get the progression thing. Oh, we need to go hatch our egg. We also need to send off the one chicken that's dying because we don't want to see the chicken die. So maybe we could trade the chicken for a baby chick. I guess we need to go hatch that egg and see if that's a hen. If that's not a hen, we need to get a new hen. Sorry, I don't want to hit play because like I'm stressed. I don't want anyone to die. Okay, I'm gonna have mom. She's up. Let's see. How are you doing now? Let's get her a bath. She's done playing. We're gonna bathe her real quick first so that she stays good. This is Eloise. We need her needs up. Quick, quick, quick. Don't tell me it's cheese. It's cheese. Wait, no, sorry. No. Butter. Because cheese is our rooster. Yeah, because the little gobbly thingy on it. Butter is an elder. So we want to trade off butter, and then we'll get some goods back from that, and then we don't have to see butter die. And then we have an egg ready to hatch, so I'm hoping that's another hen. Otherwise, we need to either buy or trade for a hen. Oh no, not the baby. Help, help. Take care of baby, please, real quick. Oh, and everyone's awake. Good morning. No, you're not helpless. No. Think of that, follow Wokeman. You're not helpless. I don't know what you're talking about. Oh, boy. Dad, when you're done with the baby, can you go take care of him? Play with him, if you could. She's getting a bath by the fire. Please don't die, little one. Mom is not pregnant. I don't want to add a baby to this chaos because I think I actually would lose the game. A breastfeeding mod? They can breastfeed. There's actually a breastfeeding mod to breastfeed toddlers. Yeah, I need to take a break in a moment. I guess let me calm down the chaos and we'll do that because I need to pee. Yeah, the dad can't breastfeed, but the mom can breastfeed. Yeah, I think we're gonna wait until we see if they make it through these illnesses. So it might be like an in-game year, and honestly, that's okay. Because we still have a baby, so... I don't have the toddler one, no. No. I think the toddler one would work better if you have a mod that makes your toddlers look littler. Because these toddlers kind of look like they're 3 or 4, and yes, some people breastfeed that old, but typically you don't. But if you had a middle-sized baby, then I'd say that would be good for the toddlers, but not ours. Is buffering again? For everyone? Yeah, it's just his little feet. Yeah, Arthur's been here in the back, unable to get, you know, sick and just kind of chilling. I don't think mom would want to get pregnant during this, you know? There'd be no way. Unless they accidentally did type deal. I don't think they would plan another baby in this. Okay, he's gonna go play with her. It's good on your end right now? Okay. She's given a bath. She's sleeping. Arthur needs to be fed in a moment, so we'll have mom feed him in a second. They might have if they didn't have food. Yeah, for sure. Go ahead and come breastfeed. Okay. Dad's playing with him. No, he's so cute. Oh, no. So many toddlers. Okay, mom should be breastfeeding baby. Let's see. Where are you? Oh, you're admiring the fridge. You're very ill, Eloise. Can you go back to bed, please? go take some naps, alright?
Anji Chilo.
You guys need to have some gruel.
Rita Musti.
Dad, you need to go out and go pee real quick. Make sure you put your cold weather clothes on, please. Mother, if you could please clean this so it's not dirty next to her. That is true. But I guess if the mom kept being pregnant and did have good milk production and they didn't have much food for the babies, then I'm sure there was lots of scenarios. Then they could have kept breastfeeding. But yeah, it is an option though. Can they empty the toilet? No, it's a real toilet, technically. Oh no, he broke it. Sir! Hold on, both of these are broken. I'm gonna have him repair them. The hole in the ground is clogged and there's a hole in the bucket. Go fix that. It has a hole again. Oh no! Okay, Madeline needs to pee, but she can't right now. So she's gonna mop this puddle. And I guess go ahead and wash your face and hands to help with that hygiene because they can't bathe right now. Look at the way she's carrying that. The trash is glitched if that's what you're looking at. Dig a new hole! The pot next to the bed. Yeah, this is a toddler potty, so they can empty it. Yeah, like in Little House, when their one baby in Little House, I mean, I don't want to spoil it, but at the same time, like, the baby wasn't growing, so then they said, give them some animal milk, try that, so. I'm sure it would have been different for everyone, but in this family right now, we breastfeed all the babies, no bottles, because they probably wouldn't be having a bottle. If it was, it'd have to be homemade. And then when they're toddlers, they just eat people food, because that's how the game works. That's all. You can do whatever you want, though. Okay, go. Everyone should be okay right now. This is the slowest we've played between Twitch lag and then, like, everyone dying and the door not being able to be locked. Like, holy cow.
Shrupaza! Boy,
She can't reach any of the puddles. Can we, like, debug the puddles? No. Darn. Okay, he's cleaning that. She's cleaning up. Charles is eating. And then after that, he needs to stay inside. So I guess I'll tell him to do some stuff. Oh god, I thought someone was dying. I don't like any notifications right now. Please, no. We should just save a lot, right? Let me save again. Since I don't think they die instantly if they get a death notification, you can still take away their illness, I believe. But again, don't know yet. Hey, I found one of our onions. The fox has moved that. Hold on. Can we, put that away? I'll take that, thank you. There you go. Yeah, that was for rich people, Abigail. That stuff is so sad. Oh, we didn't hash the chicken. What did we get? Aw, man, we got a rooster. Okay, so, oh god, they're starving. Oh no. Alright, let me take my break and we'll come deal with this. So maybe what we'll do is trade butter for another hen, either a chick or another chicken, like as pretend. Hello, Kate, we're struggling. Oh. Yeah, children dying below a certain age didn't change much until like the mid-1900s. Obviously it changed between there, but just depending on your location, it was rough. Healthcare has come a long way. But anyways, let me pause this. I'm gonna take my break because we're almost at 3 hours. I know stream has been weird today, but we're just gonna keep going. Hopefully Twitch will behave itself. But if you need a break, go take one. I will be back. We're gonna keep going through this chaos. This is the most chaotic Christmas my Sims have ever had. And we will continue.
It's night in the city, and I'm on my way back home. Humming on my favorite ditty, between your sheets, breaking up in the best of ways, and I'm back again on the street. Ooh, but then out of the blue, a wind starts blowing in ways so new. A world more exciting than mine is holding up a great big welcoming sign. Life is for living. Let's see where this all might lead. But then out of the blue, strolls down the boulevard. But your place is closer than mine. Why don't we go there and have some more wine? 'Cause life is for living. Let's see where this all might lead. I said life is for living. Let's see where this all might lead.
I've been to the top of Mount Everest. I've sailed the 7 seas. I've shared the stage with all the best. Lot of good it did for me. I've walked the wall of China, walked till my feet were sore. Came home to Carolina and found my love next door. Well, what do you know? I didn't have to travel the world. Yeah, what do you know? To find a brown-eyed man for a blue-eyed girl. What do you know? Somehow all that I've been longing for was found right here next door to me. Well, what do you know? I didn't have to travel the world. Yeah, what do you know? To find a brown-eyed man for a blue-eyed girl. What do you know? Somehow all that I've been longing for was found right here next door to me. I rode that Trans-Siberian, been shipwrecked and washed ashore. Got travel story Shakespearean, still I found my love next door. Well, what do you know? Oh, I didn't have to travel the world. Yeah, what do you know? To find a brown-eyed man for a blue-eyed girl. What do you know? Somehow all that I've been longing for was found right here next door to me. Was found right here next door to me. Wake up, honey, I made you breakfast. Fresh coffee and bagels too. A new day is waiting for 'cause we got lots of fun stuff to do. Let's go to the zoo and feed the monkeys. I can lend them your baseball cap. Let's make the day a barrel of fun. Growing up is just a trap. Don't it seem like a drag? Like putting all of your joy in a big brown bag. I won't listen to any of that jazz. No, I'll never grow up. Growing up is just a big fat trap. I take pride in never working a day. Can't see the use of it anyway. Who can think I'm such a load of crap? Growing up is just a trap. Well, don't it seem like a drag? Oh, like putting all of your joy in a big brown bag. No, I won't listen to any of that jazz. Growing up is just a trap. Oh yeah, well, growing up is just a trap. Growing up is just a trap.
Some might say that I'm a loner, but I just call it being free. I am my heart's only owner, or at least I used to be. 'Cause now a wildfire is raging deep inside, and my heartstrings are pulling like the tide. And the match that drew a spark was a single stolen kiss. And if that ain't love, I don't know what is. For years I've kept my feelings grounded and gone without, all kept within. By these high walls I've been surrounded, walls to her eyes only paper thin. 'Cause now a wildfire is raging deep inside, and my heartstrings are pulling like the turning of the.
Hi, puppy. Let's see. What can we give you? How about these? What are these? Are these in date? These are in date. Here, have one of these. She ate all her birthday cake treats, so turkey pumpkin stew it is. We'll finish off this bag. Can you sit? Speak. Speak. Speak, speak. Good girl. High five. Thank you. Oh, thank you. Good girl. Good girl, baby. Good luck, Tay. I hate 3-hour lectures. I always thought like most 3-hour like college classes, lectures, however, like it wasn't worth the 3 hours. By the time you get halfway through, you already lost or left your brain. It was too long. It's so rough. And typically the teachers didn't even have enough content for those 90 minutes, so it was just like repeats or whatever. So good luck. It's a struggle. And I don't know what's worse, Zoom or in person. Like in person in normal times versus Zoom, like, ugh, I don't know. Yeah, normally those are the 1 day a week ones. And it's like nice because that was done. But I had that one evening 3-hour class, pre-pandemic time. And it was just awful. Half the time we got let out early, which was great. But the days we didn't, oh my gosh. And I had such a bad professor for that one. So good luck. Hope it's not that bad. At least on Zoom you can chill at home as long as you don't fall asleep. Good luck. Okie dokie. Before I left, it was just chaos. I think Twitch is doing better. Knock on wood. I hope it is. You're welcome. I just had to relate with you for a moment. I understand. I probably have some more 3-hour classes in my future, but we'll see. Okay. We need... clean coop. We need to take care of all the animals. It is Christmas. We're trying to keep the babies inside. I need him to go to the store. I might have him do the wormhole store, or the rabbit hole store, not wormhole, so that he doesn't have to leave. And then hopefully he can get flour and whatever else. So I'm going to try that. And then it's Christmas, so we're going to make a big meal as long as we get the ingredients for it. And we're just going to chill and try to keep everyone alive and tell stories and stuff. I always say wormhole or a black hole, and it's rabbit hole. Those are very different. I will say I like taking notes, but that in-person class was hardest for me because I think it was my first semester once I moved here. So I was streaming at the time, and I think that's when I was in dance too for a bit there, like, you know, before the world changed. And it was at nighttime, so you didn't get out until it was like 9, so I was just exhausted, you know? I didn't want to be there. It was late, it was dark out, it was winter. I've had good 3-hour classes, though. Those would have been back for my associates. Those were more fun, but they're still just so long. Unless it's like one that they give you activities and stuff. Notes for 3 hours. Yuck. Oh yeah, we have Genevieve's birthday as well, and we're gonna see how that goes. Yes, and she'll be able to help with things, and she should autonomously like change into her outerwear better and stuff. We can hope, so that she doesn't get sick again. And like she can take her own bath as long as no one's in the room, or we can have her wash at the sink. It should be better. We should be okay. So I'm gonna have him clean the coop, feed, collect eggs. And then I'm assuming these guys, yeah, are not doing well. I might send them to the market right after so we can get the cake baked so we can do a birthday. So let's try this right after. So these, we have an herbalist shop. I forgot about this. Guys, do they sell all the stuff we need there? We're going to try the farmer's market, the village shop, and I want to take a peek at the herbalist shop. We're going to test it out. She has not aged up yet. Honestly, if you have been in and out today because of Twitch or real life, you haven't missed much other than Eloise technically got worse with her illnesses, but we don't know if she's going to die because she's a toddler. So we're trying to reverse it. We're trying to keep her alive, but we literally don't know. No one has had a toddler die of this yet in chat. So that's the biggest thing you missed. Other than that, we're trying to have a nice Christmas amidst the real life chaos and the in-game chaos. My eye's literally twitching. Stress. What'd you miss? That's what you miss. Not much. So we're gonna try our best. You think it's different stuff each day? We will check it out. We have some money too if we want to buy stuff ahead of time. Oh my gosh, that noise. Which one are you? Ma'am, aren't you supposed to be resting? Go nap. She's napping. Eloise is the one who's really sick, so she's the second girl. And Charles, again, knock on wood for everything I say. But so far, he is doing just fine. He doesn't have any illnesses. Chow, what are you doing? Those are good cast iron pans. You wouldn't even be able to pick that up. So him, we just have to keep him busy so that he doesn't go outside. My door lock is also broken. It worked fine before because we used it on the chickens, but ever since patch, the door is broken. Don't know if any of you are having that issue, but... Is Mom sick? No, I hope not. No. Phew. Mom's fine. Dad's fine. And little baby's fine. Well, like little baby and this baby. Oh, actually, you know what? I never wrote down when we changed his outfit, did I? He still has quite a few days, so we're good. Yeah, so let's get him to the store. Once we make the cake, we can have a birthday because we will have her blow out actual candles. And we're gonna hope Genevieve is fine. As soon as we can make a cake. So today. But cake first. And then have you gotten the eggs yet? Not yet, okay. What do you need? I guess come clean up. Is there anything out here you need to clean? You could gather some snow for us since we haven't been doing that. You could do some laundry if you're quick. We can try some laundry. Okay. We have some calmness right now. When are Sims quick? When they eat now, they're quicker. But not with anything else. First baby was a boy, just did your roll and he dies. Remember, you can always override your rolls if you really feel the need to. But otherwise, ouch. I was very worried about him. I mean, we still have all their roles through childhood, so anything could happen, but if you really want that little boy, save him. The Watcher can do that. Alright, how's our chickies? Oh, you know what? He'll be back. So we got two. Oh, you're gonna hold on. Shoe the fox. And we should probably trade that chicken in right now before he dies, because it popped up yesterday, so he might die today. We're gonna trade for ingredients again. That was interesting last time. We're gonna trade Butter, right? Our hen, yeah. Butter's about to die soon because it's an elder. We got a rooster chick, so now we're gonna have two roosters, but we don't really need that. So we're gonna either trade or buy another hen. Your sim is pregnant now, so you're gonna let him die and see how it goes. Good luck. So once he has done that, he can go on out. So we got 2 eggs from that, so we need to try to buy some eggs. How much butter do we have? Yes, I want to trade for ingredients. We should be able to milk the cow for some milk, so we can make butter if need be, and we need flour. So we need potatoes, flour, eggs, and then milk from the cow. That sounds awful, Luca. Oh, I need to retell him to go. Sorry, hold on. Hurry, Pa! It's Christmas! Go. Uh-oh, the one shop is closed now. Uh-oh. Alright, go to the village shop and the herbalist shop. Who? Oh, wait. Yeah, go try that. Hopefully you can do those things. Maybe the shop will open back up. Oh, did you say something bad? I couldn't even see it. Let's see. So we need flour. And since we have money right now and it's Christmas time and we're going to be baking things, I'm going to get some extra flour. We should be fine on milk. Let me get salt just in case. We can make our own butter. We'll make our own. Bread would be easy if we bought some for the one meal. I might have him pick up bread if he's in town. They're having a rough time. It'll cost money, but it'll save them some time. So let's do that. You're not seeing my sickness mod? It's literally called... Hold on. I might have to tag it as illnesses. The amazingly historical accurate mod. Deadly sicknesses. Oh, it does have deadly sicknesses in it. It's at the bottom under mods. Yeah. Amazing, historically accurate. I thought that was a good name for it. I wanted people to know where it was because it has so much stuff in it. Which then, in essence, made people not be able to find it. But it's at the bottom under mods, first one. Yeah, and then it's the sicknesses from it. There is, I don't know if you guys have this open or if it auto opens, but if you turn this on, you have a little sidebar here. Table of contents, so you can like scroll through and click things. So that might help you too if you enable that somehow, if it's not enabled already. But good luck! Oops. Okay, so we got flour, we're gonna get milk from our cow, we have salt, and we have some bread that we can add to our meal. So I have to retell him to go back to that other place, it looks like. Go try the herbalist shop. Butter has been traded for ingredients. Delivery's on the way. Okay. He's at the shop again. Mom's doing laundry. She's wearing her cold weather clothes. She should be fine. What a Christmas. Babies are sleeping and this baby's just trying to stay entertained. Now, I noticed that this outfit right here... Jingle Bells is so loud. This outfit glitches a lot. I'm not going to change him because he's going to change soon enough. But just future reference, this little resize is pretty glitchy. But I couldn't put him in these frocks because they wouldn't work. Because they wouldn't, like, untag from feminine. It was so weird. I need to go into Sims 4 Studio and try to tag them as masculine myself. And so then it will let us use it. Because I would just like to use those frocks because those worked really nice. Oh, here's the herbalist shop. Okay, so you can buy some of those bugs from the herbalist shop and frogs and different ingredients. It just would change all the time. But that's good to know. I just wanted to check that out. The only thing you didn't get would be like potatoes. That you might have to go into town because all the shops closed, it looks like. Wait. The other shop closed. The, you could forage. We might get a potato if he forages. Should I try it? I'll try it. Go forage. See if we get lucky and you bring back one potato. Because I think that's all we're missing. Let me see. Roast chicken. Yeah, we need one potato. Do we have a potato in here? I don't think we do. No. Let's see if he can go forage us a potato in the dead of winter from underneath the ground, obviously. Or we will have to send him to town real quick and hope that there's one in the store. Oh, good, you're awake. You need attention, which sucks. The only toy that gives them attention besides a tablet would be a teddy bear. And those are huge and wouldn't be for the times. So you're gonna need real attention. Which is gonna have to wait, so go back to sleep. Thank you. Please don't die, little one. Mom's gotta clean all the nasty, sweaty clothes, probably. Could you imagine? If these kids were actually sick with those illnesses, like, they don't have any actual debuffs or coughing, sneezing, nothing in the game, but realistically, their house would be so gross. So, Mom's doing all that laundry for us. What a beautiful Christmas. We have Christmas trees outside, see? They can, but they also catch illnesses from each other. So I was only letting the two sick girls interact because the one already has both illnesses. But I'm trying to keep him away from them because so far he's fared okay. Poor kids. Been rough. Alright, Mom is done with laundry. Pristine and damp, hang that up. Replace the water while you're at it. Oh, we haven't been tending our bees. Oh well. Bathtub and toilet, I feel like it's maxed, or at least really close to maxed. But I don't know for sure. Ooh! Charles Jr. can read toddler books now. He's very smart. Aw, man, I can't make those things because I didn't have him give her the ingredients before he went back out. Oh, sad to see you go from beloved chicken getting sold. Charles knows trading his chicken is just how it all works, but there was just such a sim chicken bond there. Did they have to go? Poor little thing. Huh. Oh, are they dormant? Oh, I think we can get our leftover stuff, but yeah, they're sleeping. I'll have the mom do it because the dad's busy, so we'll just have her go over and do that real quick. I know they didn't, Foggy. That's why I said we can't use them. I understand. Okay, you don't really have anything to do until he gets back. Oh, you could potty train him. Here. Let's potty train Charlie. I need to start calling him Charlie. It's Charles Jr., but we're going to try to call him Charlie. Once he gets back from foraging, hopefully with a potato, we will make the cake at least, and we will do the birthday roll and age up. Charlie? Oh, is he gonna poop his diaper first? But no, we want to potty train you. Come on now. Stop. Hurry, hurry. Your Sims is at 7, he can't, so it's pretty high. I think it's either 8, 9, or 10.
Oh, yibs.
Yeah, that's fair. That's a good idea. I know we struggled with that with first decades because I gave them like a porcelain tub, and then we realized we could do the wooden tub, and so we went like backwards in time, and we had turned on plumbing and electricity, and then we turned it off, and like, yeah. We learned a lot in that one. We're gonna get you potty trained. Less dirty diapers, less illnesses. See, his arms glitch all the time. It looks like he has a bad back. He's constantly has his arms like chicken wings.
Oh, yibs.
Acquired potty skill. I thought your dad potty trained you. Maybe that was Eloise. Okay, dad is back. Let's see what he got. Let's see what's going on here. I don't see a potato, but he brought bird eggs, which count as eggs. I believe that will count for our thing. Oh, he can't cook it. Hold on. We have our regular eggs. We have eggcorns. That's for our own flour. Some garlic. The bread he bought. And the salt he bought. And the flour he bought. Okay. Let's see what mom can make now. You're giving them stuff a little slower than the rules? Yeah, that's what we figured out too. Those rules are for like middle class to rich people, I'd say. At least middle class. And they're just really rough rules. Once we learned more like, okay, most people wouldn't have had power and plumbing yet when we were in the 1900s, in the early 1900s, then we switched back. And it worked a lot better because we got to enjoy the off-the-grid longer. Although we kind of went back and forth, but you know, we learned. Now we know. There, that follow. Welcome in. Try buying it through seeds in game and just like pretend you bought it from the store. Can you buy seeds through these? That'd be a seed. Huh, I might just have to send them to town. I just don't know what's gonna happen to these babies when we leave. Or we could buy, can we buy a debug potato and said he got it? Because I really don't know what my Sims will do if we leave right now with them sick. I think we can buy a debug potato, can't we? Do you think this counts as a potato? Never place these potatoes. Ever. You're welcome. But this potato should be fine. Yeah, that's how a lot of poor people were, Foggy. Alright, let's do that. I just don't want him to have to leave to town for one potato when he already technically went to town. Let's make sure this is a movable potato. It is, okay. These potatoes got stuck on our lot forever. In old decades, it was bad. That should count as a cooking potato. Let's double check. Roast chicken. Does it not? Wait, is that a different potato? Hold on. What kind of potato is that? Or did I not put it in the fridge? Wait, what? Potato. Did I place it on the ground? Where'd it go? Oh, it's on top. Hold on. Hold on. I don't know why this potato's different. It doesn't have plant on it, so maybe it's not the right one. Hold on. What's wrong with this potato? The debug ones don't function right. I don't think they do. Hold on. That's a different kind of potato. Can't copy this one either. It's probably not named potato then in debug. That's the wrong potato. Well, this sucks. Yeah, that's an edible one. So maybe he does have to go to Meat Market Village Shop. We needed the, like, actual one. There should be base game potatoes, but how do I find one potato? Because those are not it. Let's try... It's a potato chip. It's probably not. Yeah, it's not even popping up, so that means it would be named something different if it even worked. I don't think there's another way to buy a potato besides if we bought seeds, but then we're getting all kinds of random stuff. We buy one packet and see if we get lucky, otherwise just send them in. Yeah. Are they under starter vegetables or no? Do we need to do winter? Let's try winter. Winter let's just do winter. Seasonal, they're technically not unlocked from apparently. I don't know. How much are these? $100! Alright, I'm gonna give him that money back. We will pretend he forged these. Let's try 2. Those are expensive. Did we just get flowers? Let's try. We can literally, sell back what we get. We just need a potato. Alright? We're just gonna buy a bunch of the other ones. Let's do that. It's okay, we see nothing. You guys don't see this. So they had 3.7. Oops. You guys must be super behind. Hello, Ven. It's okay. Today's stream. You're good. Alright, hold on. Let me try to give him a potato and I'll sell back the other stuff. Hey, potato! Sell the rest of this. Hold on. Sell these. We literally just need one, because we will later. Is it even gonna let me? For future planting season, we'll just have to them, because they're using up all their potatoes. Okay, there we go. It's trying to be relaxing. Sell these back, give them the correct money, which is $337. Okay, there we go. Whew. I guess he could have paid for that though, so let me take $2 away. How much does a potato cost? We'll just pretend it's, I don't really care. Money, 335. Okay, there you go. Is Twitch still having issues? Twitch has been having issues all day. Yeah, because of whatever. It's been super sucky, which is game or stream extra stressful on top of just like the game. Because we're trying not to let anyone die. Okay, he's gonna have to have a makeshift bath. That's done. Once she's done potty training, we can make the cake. Wait, she has to grab butter. Clean out the spoiled food. Grab some butter, please. Butter. You spend like that off and on all day, and then some moments are better, then others are bad, and yeah. Fortunately, the VOD should look fine as long as that all works. Something important, like we'll be able to go back, but
Oh,
it's been a struggle. Alright, what are you up to, little one? Go ahead and take another nap. He's gonna need a nap after he's done being potty trained. Okay, got this. He's gonna clean himself up because I can't give them real baths. I won't bathe in front of the kids, so. When he's... Go ahead. Oh, he's not feeling good enough for that. Did he get sprayed by a skunk? Crap. So he does really bad and he's just not gonna get one. He has to get that hygiene up to make this go down. Don't mind him. He's washing the skunk off his body. Think of that follow. Welcome in. They're potty training. Whoa, 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 don't go outside, don't you dare. Right back around, Missy. You are on your deathbed. Go back to sleep. I'm a mod, but it all works with cottage living. They like made it sure that it all worked together. Talking about before you even started stream, so it's definitely Twitch. Okay, good to know. Thank you. And thank you for that follow. Welcome in. We just have to make it through like another 40 stream through the lag. We'll at least, well, we're gonna try to see Genevieve. You better, Genevieve. All right, all toddlers are napping. Get to the cake duty. What are you doing? Watch. Okay. Mom out. We're having a stressful time. Can you please clean this up? Oh, I like a timer. Come on. Yeah, it's in the cookbook mod kit. I can do autonomy, but then like it's not fun when they want to do cute things. It's just hard because they're sick. Go ahead and clean that up. You're gonna help Mom out. And actually, you could clean out... Doesn't this need to be cleaned? Do that already. Right, come here, little one. You need some food. That counts as candy. You're gonna have to wait to sleep. Okay. See, you can tell they're sick because they get hungry and have to pee more. It's a Christmas. It's gonna be okay. We got this, guys. Charles is cleaning right now and the cake. How much longer are these even good for? Oh, those last a while. Okay, so I guess we'll put the table right this second. For the time being, go ahead and practice your violin. Oh gosh, Mom's side because she's stressed. The cake. Let's grab the butter now. Everyone should be good. You can make the cake. We can attempt a birthday. Please, game. Be nice. It's been rough. Oh, is that gonna wake her up? No, she should be able to sleep through that. Go back to sleep. Okay, did you get homemade? So we can make this meal, and then we also have the cake. So I guess or getting really hungry, we'll make the meal and then the cake. I was gonna reverse. Start with our meal. Pause the Christmas music while he plays. Popping those potatoes. Look at the chicken.
Oh,
Wow. That's amazing. Beautiful. All the babies are sleeping. A little bit. That. Wow. Hold on, let's turn it. Look at that. That was some very... Okay, I'm gonna have her make the cake real quick. But if it needs to eat that, they can eat it before. Actually, I want to make sure. Is this 12 servings? We were figuring all that out. 8 servings, but it counts as a grand meal, I guess? Twitch finally changed their status site. Oh, finally. Guys, it's literally been 3.5 hours that we've... And now they've realized. The video watching and broadcasting is struggling. Twitch. Thank you. Anyways. Back to the game. If you're struggling through lag, thank you for struggling through it. The other thing I could do is not stream. We got 30 minutes or so to go. We can do this. Let's make a cake. Sponge cake. Can you put songs? You could do that one. Let's do this.
huh. Barbataranga.
Pretend it's Christmas music. Oh, he's still learning. He tries. Hello, sir. What do you need? Oh, him sad. No. Aww. Not enough nap time from interrupted nap? Dad, you interrupted his nap. Oh no. Wait, is the baby crying? His Lynn wasn't waking them up before. Or did you just wake up naturally? Oh, she's starving. Oh, alright. I'm scared of the roll too. Enough issues. But if she rolled to die and we let it happen, then if Eloise would die from the illness, then Eloise wouldn't die. So like whoever dies first, I'm not going to allow another kid death for a bit, especially if we're struggling with the mod. Just so you know. We won't let everyone die off dealing with some things. Oh, geez. Is there a mod for that, Aaron? See, we have a mod for babies, but when they die, it's not, like... it's not tragic, though. They, like, stretch and then die. The one is worse. They actually die in the mother's eye. Or eyes. Oh, God. Arms in that one? Holy cow. Okay, we're gonna have any hungry toddler grab their meal first. Actually, Genevieve should probably eat first, and then we're going to do her birthday roll, because if a toddler rolls to die them as a kid, we would only see babies as toddlers simply because we can't kill off a baby, but toddler rolls to die, we don't even see what they would have looked like. So, I'll have her eat, and then we'll roll. But the cake will be ready in a second. It's feeding time. Nobody eat that cake. Whoa. Whoa, whoa. Don't put that right in the middle. Eloise dies of her illness and the watcher over Aviv. It's just whichever one happens first. If either of them roll to die. We will find out one of those answers in a moment. Trying to like put them all on the table. And we can pay for birthday candles too. Can you please add birthday candles? Why isn't your food working? Wait, look how cute their food dish is. Ignore the sparkle. Hold on. Look how cute this is. Maybe one more cuddle. Well, yeah, we would do that if it happened. You should be fine. Can they not? They can eat these, can't they? Let me make sure they all actually get food here. I think he glitched out. Eat that. There we go. No, I'm talking to you and you and you. Why do you keep glitching? They really don't like picking up food lately. Serving. Alright, Dad, go ahead and eat with everybody. Play the Christmas music back while you... This is the calmest the game has been for 5 seconds. Not eat? Are you yelling at each other? What did I just say? Children, please. Oh, goodness. Oh, where's our fireplace? Did you eat, bud? Okay, he ate. Oh, this... I don't think the game likes having the table pushed against the wall. We are in the 1700s. We have a lot of death rolls and a lot of illnesses. That's the extreme. Look at the cake and everything! Like, currently one kid has typhoid fever and one has typhoid and pneumosis. It's Christmas. What are you thinking, sir? Why are you staring at the fire? 300 long, exactly. Original Decades is only 8 death rolls or illnesses or anything like that, so... Hence, I named it Extreme. It's been extreme. No! There! You turn right back around. Stop. You get right back in here. I swear to get sick from being cold. I know, right? That actually looks like a good little Christmas meal mixed with a Okay, everybody. Are we ready to roll for Genevieve? Whatever happens, we're gonna let this roll happen, okay? They're keeping me in isolation so I don't get sick, right? Poor little buddy. That should not be glitchy unless Twitch's VODs are down. As long as the VOD happened correctly, what I'm getting should not glitch. You guys are getting, like, the glitch. If it does, it's but it shouldn't. Alright, roll. Let me go remember what roll we're doing. This is toddler 2. We have to roll a d8. If we roll a 1, Genevieve will die. If we roll 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, she lives. So she has a 12.5% chance of dying. And the other numbers to live. So, if Genevieve is gone from rolls, you'll put her in yours. So, with the illnesses, trying to figure out if toddlers die and everything else. So, if she does die, we'll let it happen. Let's say Eloise was gonna die. I wouldn't let that happen because there's just so many deaths and we're trying to make the challenge continue. So, that's all I have to say. Let's just do it. Okay? We are rolling a d8. This is for Genevieve, so that oldest toddler girl to age into a kid. I'm scared to this. Like, in a good way, it's great for the challenge, but geez. Rolling a d8. 1, she dies. Anything else, she's fine. Are you ready? Through lag. No, Death Butter's already gone. Hello, welcome in. Okay, I'm gonna hit it. Oh my god. Okay, we're good. We're good. It's fine. She actually does not die. Genevieve is aging into a kid. Wow. Let's do it. Are you ready for our first kid in the save? She technically still has TB. But she, bless. You guys are so behind with the stupid lag. It's awful. We're good. We're good. Praise be the Watcher. Let's get her aged up and go dress up. And let me save in case anything weird happens. I don't want her to age up and like instantly die from an illness. I don't know what happens with that. So, where did we just go? We're saved if anything bad happens. We should be okay.
Sminchida. Kalu Pizoi.
I'm gonna have up her meal here. And we are going to... Hold on, do I need to save them? Wait, real I don't screw anything up. Our previous version of them... Those are the correct outfitting. Okay, we don't need to save them, we're good. You Twitch, I know. I'm sure that was laggy, but we'll just make... We're almost done. We're ready. Let's try this now. Help Genevieve, please.
Dodavepi. Zamona Sarah. Mimlet.
Birthday party, birthday party, birthday party! Genevieve, are you ready? Happy birthday! Aww. Happy birthday, Genevieve, our first kid.
Grasha.
Do not go outside. What is wrong with you people? You are gonna die. Oh my lord. Get back inside. Is she going outside to age up? Oh my gosh. Can you not? Please stop. 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 Hurry up. Thank you. Jeez. No one's died yet, right? No. Oh, happy day, Genevieve. All right, per my rules and per the original Decades rules, her first trait gets to be creative. I guess we'll keep with that. I don't know if I want to keep that rule. I get why it is that way. At the times. So we'll do that this time. But in the future, I might have that change. We'll see. Crap, children. She looked terrified to be aging up. Yeah, we have to see if the game considers. I really don't know if it does. So yeah, we're gonna give her creative per my current rule, and probably creative here. I won't be focusing on aspirations. Most of these they can't even do at this time. So this is just kind of there, just so you know. Alright. Genevieve? Outfit. You are at least in cold weather right now, right? So you don't die? Hold on. Make sure she's not dying. We're good. Wow! Oh, I don't think she maxed all her toddler skills. I forgot to look. I think she imagination, but no. What's it called? But I think she maxed everything else. Cause yeah, she had toddler, so she did level 3 and everything at least, but she showed off her thinking skill. You did good though. Portuguese means lives. Stay alive. Good, good. All right, let me save again, just in case. I just don't trust this. Let's go into Cass and figure out what outfit we're gonna give her. I have a good idea. Yeah, and family tree is going up. We still only have 6 kids, right? Yeah, okay. Let me turn off our Christmas this because I have game music on. Let like child. Now, she had nose freckles as a kid and like wavy hair. So I might give her the same hair that she's had, unless I have something else. Otherwise, she looks adorable. Honestly, your eyebrows look alright. Look pretty natural. It was meant to be, it was. What are your teeth? Ha! You look like a young kid. We can make her missing her teeth. Oh, that'd be funny. I'm gonna do it. Put those lashes on. Now, if we give her the same... I want to look at some other hairs. This hair I have... Look at her without the teeth. That's hysterical. This for fancy kids later or like formal wear. Obviously not for these kids right now. Cute. And I downloaded this one with the bows. Also, if we give her the same one she had, it's the new one from the pack. Which does still work with it, so to keep her looking the same, I may do that. Cute she is! Oh, she needs her freckle. Guinevere. You just had nose freckles. Oh my goodness. Oh, it's just her 2 front teeth and not to have typhoid. She has TB. Her sister has typhoid and TB. But yes. Look how cute. I love that. We'll give her teeth later. I don't have like a secondary kid cast, but next cast we'll just give her teeth. We'll just have her without front teeth for a bit. Because I don't normally mess with that stuff, so it's been kind of fun. Like when the tongue, they have, smile. They have the baby toddler teeth. Can you smile? And then when they age up, I've been giving them the full mouth of teeth. And they're in their 2nd stage since we dress them twice. So that's been cute. So we'll give her those teeth. Now for outfits. Good kid outfits. Honestly, we could use more. Some I just don't like. Like these. They just don't vibe right now. But honestly, this one's it. This one would suit the vibe. Love the patterns on this one. This one would fit the vibe. These would be okay. Although I don't love the shoulders on that one. These are our good cold weathers. But it does make them look older because of just the top. This one's a wee bit short, but it's cute. And I have noticed I only have one good nightgown. I need to go get the other nightgowns we used to have. Because this one fits them really boxy. Like, this one just fits weird and glitches. This one's the only one that seems to work. Let's get some more of those. Make her like a young kid. Mexican. So like an easy outfit like this would be good. We could change her dress later if she got a new one. I don't secondary kids stage, but I'm not against changing their outfits because they're kids for a so we could give them a kid cast stage and only do that for main house, not side houses. Yeah. Because yeah, right now she's technically 5 years old. So we'll do that. I think we're gonna do one of these dresses. Just love this dress. It's simple. Hold on, what's everyone? I need to see the family together. Oh, I love them. I'm trying to keep them out of like any pretty colors. Like, well, okay, all colors are pretty, but like pinks and blues, purples. Well, I do light blues, but that would look expensive if that makes sense. So I might just put her right back into a light green. Good. What is your sister? Didn't we give her a pattern? She got the first. We kept it very neutral, so maybe I will give her a little pattern. Exactly, that's what I'm thinking. So let's say, because I don't have them turn to teens until 13. So when she's like 10 or whatever, 8, 9, to switch to an apron dress to help mom. Sweet. Yeah, let's do that. And if we wanted, we could change stage, but I'll probably keep hair the same. Huh, we'll try that out. I'm thinking... Let me look at the patterns on these. I would only give a really simple pattern. That round, simple pattern. You could green, I think that'd be okay. These ones. Maybe this one? And we can change your color. Actually, yeah, we'll go with that. Let me get this whole outfit set up, see how we like it, and then I can copy it on over. Probably keep the bow white, unless the green matches correctly. But they typically never do. We'll go with white for the bow. I would like a bonnet on her. I'm pretty sure it fits this hat, or fits this hair. Because I just dressed another townie with that. It glitches like a little. But from afar, you don't really see that. And then I think... Oh, it glitches, but you're gonna ignore that. If we give a... won't notice the glitch as bad. Especially if it's darker. Otherwise, you just have to look away. Me too. I never focus on their teeth, but... screenshots and stuff, when we see them with their mouth open, you'll notice that. And I think it... We're just gonna ignore the glitch. It's a rip. Because I don't think any of these patterns will go with your current dress. And I'm trying to keep not many patterns in their house yet. This would be the same as your mom's. Give you green to match. Which one matches best? Hold on, which one looks less on your hair? Nah, we'll go with the pale greenest, but that's fine. Think about that. Follow welcome in. She has her freckles. As for her hand, she can have little fingernails, and then we'll give her those socks. And then for boots, my only kid options are the lace-ups, which typically are my go-to. I also have these. Those I use for most of my boys, but I use them on girls too. And that's about it. So I'm probably gonna go with the lace-ups. Do we like the light or the dark? Kinda like the dark. She's so cute. Wait, I wanna see them all together. Oh, they're precious. I like that. That's pretty cute. There you go, ma'am. I like it. I may copy and paste this in game for time, so let's go like this. So accessories will not copy and paste like that. The hat should. Fingernails won't. So all that should reset. This we'll do ourselves. We'll go like this. So the only nightgown, like I said right now, that really works on the girls is this one. So for now, that's what I'll do. It still looks appropriate, but I do have another one that I need to find to put in my game. I need to make it look obvious that she's not naked, or Discord will think they're naked when I post pictures. That should be correct. She's your favorite? She's so good so far. These I think I might have to change on my own as well. We could take her hair down at night if I can find something that suits that. Let's try it. And her dress is green, so I'm gonna give her a green ribbon on this hat. Let's see if there's hair that goes down. That might look like this. I need to get more kid hair. I kind of forgot we were gonna have a kid today. I have a whole thing where I'm gonna download kid hair, so I don't have a bunch yet. A lot of these are just toddler conversions. But like with this, no, that'd be really short. Oh, I need to take the bow off one. Cause is there any longer? That one would work. This one has bangs, so this one's working. Cause how long is this? Yeah, that looks about right then. What does this look like? I don't like the clips in that. This one has bangs, okay. Alright, I think we're going with the first one. Once I download my other hairs, we'll have plenty more options, but I had not gotten to that yet, because I kind of forgot about the kid today. I think that works. And then she'll also need her fingernails here. I hate the fingernails. I wish they were defaults. I hate having to put them on, but I like that they actually have fingernails. Okay, this we will override. Swimwear is going to end up just being what she's wearing. Now, why? Oh, that's why it defaults as black. You can change it. I was wondering why those kept defaulting as black when they should be white. But that's good. We can change that. Their swimwear, so far we just kept them in their underclothes. So, would she really be wearing that corset? I don't know, but it's the best thing we have, so just ignore it. Let me give her her bonnet for sun protection, though. This one? And then the bow. So that'd be like if they were playing in the river or the pond and they took off their overclothes. Ideally, they'd have different underclothes, but those are close enough. This we're gonna copy and paste. This one we're gonna do our own. And welcome in, by the way. Don't remember if I said that. It's been quite the stream. And then take this. A PJ option for cold weather. Oh yes, we were discussing that. So we were oh yeah, because we have to move her upstairs. Yes, I should. And then in winter or cold days, she's gonna have to nap instead of sleep, which will help with nightmares anyways, because I still have nightmares turned on. So what we were thinking in Discord is, when the kids are upstairs, unless I incorporate another fireplace, I can't use thermostats because I don't have geothermal on, and I think thermostats need power? I believe, maybe they don't, but I'm pretty sure they do. If they don't, then she doesn't need this, but I think they need power, so basically the upstairs is gonna get cold, which then the kids get sick if they're cold. So we were gonna make a cold weather outfit that was her pajamas, that she can just nap in when it's cold out instead of sleeping, because when they sleep they put their pajamas on. And it will look like she's laying on her bed in pajamas, but it will count as cold weather so she won't freeze to death. We're just gonna have to pay really close attention. Think about follow welcome in. First, oops. Sorry, take your bow back. First, do your normal outerwear, which, oh my goodness, it's very interesting looking. Is that the fur one? I think that's supposed to be fur. We'll probably just do the mimic of her mom's. These ones are pretty nice. They look decent. I think this one has the recolors, yeah. And then it looks like they have a little shell scarf thing, and it keeps them nice and toasty. We'll just give her the brown one. I like that. And then we will give them mittens. Hello. Okay. So we'll give her those. She doesn't need fingernails. And then we will give her socks and then her shoes. So that will be her actual cold weather. Wait, these shoes. That's cute. I know her wrists show a little bit, but just ignore that. It's good enough. Now, we're gonna do our pajama idea. I will test some other things, but in case we need to go this route, we're gonna go like this. Grab her same pajamas. Think about follow welcome in. Take these off and put on her fingernails. Now, the only thing we have to be careful is she auto changes into her cold weather. She might put this on and walk outside. But this might just be an option we have to do at least during winter, and then we could take it away. This dress looks glitches in the game. This one? We'll test it. I've used it before, but now I don't remember. I used it in orphanage. We will test it out. Let me take off this. Take this. Oh, the winter one. I know that the adult one of that one glitches too, just from the weird stretchy thing. So yeah, I'll have to see. I have 2 cold weather outfits. Let me give her down hair. Where, let's see. I don't know if that, what is that considered? It's a side thing. There we go. Take the bow off. There you go. And I guess if this is supposed to be winter, you could wear your socks to bed. Although they're toe socks. Wait, hold on. Okay, where are the fake shoes? Where are they? There you go. Alright, that will be winter. Pajamas. Because I'm assuming thermostats don't work. Stream's messed up. I figure. We're losing people. But stream's almost done, so I'll just finish her up. Stretchy thing reminds you of an exercise band. If you're playing Modern Times and they get stretchy between their legs, you can play it off as a workout band. Wow. Alright, let me save this. Hold on. I'm going to copy and paste her outfit in-game and then go back into Cass and give her nails and bow color back because those won't copy. I can copy them, but I find it annoying to copy them. And then save them. Is frock considered a cold weather outfit? If you put it on them in cold weather, you can literally put them in a bikini. And as long as it's a cold weather outfit under the tab, it should work for them. As far as I'm aware. Where are you? Oh, look, she is sick. So now we actually get to see her moodlet for 3 days. They are sick forever. Good Lord. Sound and video are not matched up. I'm so sorry. I'm just gonna finish this up and then we'll get off Twitch. Can you please go inside? I want to copy and paste your outfit, but I don't need her dying out there. Alright, okay. Well, that's good enough. Can you not go outside? Oh my gosh, I'm gonna have to remove that hay bale. Sir? Okay. MC Command Center. We are doing dresser, change outfit every day. Copy outfit. He should stop singing. Why? I thought it was cute. And then change outfit to this and paste outfit. It might not look like it's working, but it typically is. I noticed that on the toddlers. Paste. And paste. And paste. And those should be fine. Okay, let's go into cast now. It should have worked unless it glitched out, but it should be fine. Did that work for you? Yes, okay, good. Good. So we do have to change the bow and add her fingernails, I believe. Although I think her fingernails count as mittens. We might not have to add those. Let's see. Nope, they're good. Alright, so we only have to do the bow because that's an accessory. Her socks are on and everything. Bow. Bow. That's fine. Bow. That's fine. Bow. And then these we made ourselves, and we also made this one. We'll try that out. Otherwise, I'll have to figure out another way to keep kids warm. But we're gonna start with that one. It'll just be really, really, really annoying. But you know what? It'll be fine. Now, let me click this until we get a nice one. So the baby's technically naked, so I need her to hold the baby like that. Yeah. But I want him to look forward, because this is technically their portrait for the year. Yeah, I guess that works. Eloise, Genevieve, Charles Jr., Madeline, and Charles. So we're technically in 1706. And that's all the children in the picture. Okay. We're gonna upload them. I'm gonna save. I'm gonna save the game. I'm gonna go see who's streaming and who we're gonna raid on laggy Twitch and see if the raid even works. I know, Nikki Arthur. Hopefully the raid works. I'm sorry stream was laggy today. It's not my fault. Complain to Twitch. Hopefully tomorrow is not like that. Let's save this too. And then we will finish Christmas and everything else and keep going tomorrow. That was quite the stream and quite the day. Bop Twitch, for real. Let's take a look. We'll go try to raid this person. I know, we're gonna try to raid. I don't even know if it's gonna work. I'm trying to see if their stream is lagging for me. Well, I can see it for right now. But their chat's not moving, so I assume that it's laggy for people. We are going to attempt to raid. If not, I will see you guys tomorrow regardless. Here's Discord. And then raid messages. There you go. Try to copy those. We're going to attempt to do a raid if you can hear me. I know some of you can, some of you can't. Try to copy those. We're going to go attempt to raise Izzy. Again, I don't know how raids are working. They should be okay, but I have no idea. We shall see. It looks like people are in it, so that's good at least. We're gonna go say hello to Izzy. She's playing Animal Crossing. And maybe Final Fantasy, whatever number that is, later, it looks like in the title. She just started, so she might not know about the glitching. We'll go say hello anyways. Have a great rest of your night. I'll see you tomorrow. I'll see you in Discord. Hopefully our kids don't die. Luckily, Genevieve at least aged up. So we'll keep figuring it out. All right. Bye, guys. Here's Minnie Muffin. I love you. Let's go raid. Bye.
It's just the line. I mean, it's like, it's annoying, but for how much I spent on it, I'm like, we Gucci. Oh, Steve! Hi, lady. How you doing, guys? I hope you're all having very lovely days. What will you do? Are you still doing the decades challenge today, Steph?